Yo. Hello. Oh, you guys here? You guys hanging out with me today? We're gonna have lots of fun today? Oh, frick, yes. Hold on. I am going to post on Twitter. Welcome to my Cursed Japan Adventure stream where I tell you all the details of how everything went horribly wrong. Link in bio.
I bow. So happy to see you again.
Yo,
How have you been?
I've been great. My face is still. Okay, it's like, how do I explain it? So, I have a lot of stitches in my mouth still. I have stitches on my lower gum line, and I have stitches in my nose, on either side of my nostrils. Yeah. So I'm still like quite swollen, especially under my chin. I look like Mudang, bro. On God, I straight up be looking like Mudang. But I hope you guys still think that I'm really cute and will treat me with the same amount of love that Mudang gets on a daily basis. What happened? I got septoplasty to fix my deviated septum, and then I got jaw stuff done. I don't really know the details other than it's for my TMJ, and it's also for my breathing because I have a deviated septum, and both things intertwine a lot. But yes, I am 2 weeks post-op now. I'm still taking pain medication and I'm still taking like antibiotics, but for the most part, I can sort of eat normally-ish. I still have like pretty bad lockjaw. I'm thinking that it's because the operation required me to keep my mouth open for like several hours, and that's why like I can't open my jaw more than like a fingertip now. So once I'm sort of healed up, I just gotta go back to physical therapy again. But I already am not snoring when I sleep. My phone said so. Get this woman some mashed potatoes. I would love some mashed potatoes. Also, like, I need to. I have so many, like, I just want to get all of my like medical stuff done by the end of the year.
Wish you the best.
Hi. Malodocious, thank you so very much for the bits. Wacky Boy, thank you so very much. Oh my goodness. Eternal Bread God, thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, Eternal Bread God. Is the physical therapist going to... Yeah, that's where you find physical therapists, at physical therapy. Wow, what's this song? It's my cover of Voracity with Miori and Shiki. I sang this. It's from the Overlord 3 anime opening.
Hello.
Air Sharks, thank you so much. Happy 4 months. Wacky Boy, thank you so much for the tier 1. Mr. Joe, thank you so much. I'll play some more music from my cover album. I should really like just make a playlist link. Hold on. I'll do that. I'll do that in just a bit. Do I have a playlist, thingamajiggy? I don't think so. Here, I'll make a command right now. Playlist. Okay. Done. Mr. Joe, thank you so much for the tier 1. Apathy365, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you. Poor Plot, thank you so much for the 2 months. Zandaka the Martyr, thank you so very much for the 34 months. Happy almost 3 years. I've been doing great. I'm happy to see you too again. Thank you. Faded, thank you so much for 28 months with the stinky whale. All right. If I'm stinky, what does that make you, huh? Bro's the whole garbage disposal plant. Shadow, thank you so much for the 28 months. Happy almost 2 years. Wait, 2 years and change. Masaki Kagura, thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you. Tides, thank you so much for the 37 months. Oh my gosh, Tides, I need to join the Babble Buddy Union in Nikkei still. I'll do that after we get through the Japan PowerPoint stream, and then I'm gonna play some more Nikkei today.
Months, you fossil of a whale.
Fossil! Who are you calling fossil? That's crazy. Hi, Minecracker. Thank you so much for 44 months. Wyvern, thank you so much for the bits. Acardin, thank you so very much for 29 months. Happy 2 years and change. Thank you. Hello, Joshy Washi. Thank you so much for the raid yesterday. Kit Nisa, thank you so much for the tier 3. Thank you so much. The real Varleen, thank you so much for the bits. Vex Eidolon, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you. Briefer Badge, thank you so much. Canadian Espion, thank you so much. Cyber Rider, thank you so much. Beach Boy, thank you so much for the tier 1. Tanks to the Fighter, thank you so much. Term, thank you so much. Jimbo to Fresh Melons, thank you so much. Cherimu, thank you so much. Gumber Quellis, thank you so very much for the 10 months. Okay, chat. Oh, Air Sharks, thank you so much for the 4 months. So yesterday, what did we do? We played web fishing and waited until all the girls were ready to play the new Death Note. Oh, Captain Moon, thank you so much. I am recovering. I am slowly but surely getting there. I'm hoping that in the next 2 weeks, the swelling will be mostly-ish gone. I've been told that the swelling will last up to a couple months. So it'll be I think the swelling will be maybe 60% gone in a few weeks, but the rest will just have to slowly be over time. But for the most part, I just want to open my mouth again because it's really hard to eat and talk with my mouth full of stitches and being barely able to open my mouth.
Bober Babel, love.
Ginga Happy, thank you so much for the 17 months. Thank you. But you know, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I just gotta wait for the swelling to go down, and then I'll go to physical therapy, and everything will be fine again. I am somehow very optimistic. But anyways, so if you haven't already checked out, I have a Halloween cover album, and it's still in pre-order. So if you guys want to go support that and get my physical album, you can do that. I'm working on the final song for it right now, and then after the final song is up, all the music will be on Spotify, and all the music will be, and then your albums will hopefully be ready for production. But yeah, I hope everyone really liked all the covers that came out while I was traveling, all the offline content that came out while I was traveling. I was very, very nervous to step away from stream for so long. You know, I do travel quite a lot this year, but you know, I don't really I feel like they're in 1 to 2 week intervals, you know, and as soon as I come back, I'm able to stream immediately. But you know, I really had to step away because right after the Japan trip, I went into surgery and then went straight into recovery. I think I just really underestimated how long recovery was going to be. I heard that you know, when you get a septoplasty, it's maybe 2 weeks that you're kind of out of it. And I was like, 2 weeks? That's way too much. I'll be totally fine. The first week was absolute hell. It was only the second week that I was slowly beginning to eat again. I lost 10 pounds from just not being able to eat for those 2 weeks. So yeah, I had no clue. I guess, you know, when your body sustains a grievous wound, it needs a lot of time to heal. Who knew? Have you shot enough microplastics out of your nose yet? Yes, actually, okay? My first, scab, came out of my nose the other day, and I was like, what the fuck did I just give birth to? It was crazy. It doesn't really gross me out, but I was like, damn, I can breathe in 4K now. Yeah. Trauma surgery takes a long time to recover from? No, wait, shut up, Spoon. Shut up, bro. Shut up. You could probably smell colors at that point. Oh, yeah. Indigo's my favorite smell. Kinga Heavy, thank you so very much for the 17 months. Happy year and a half. Anyways, What else? What? I don't know. Honestly, I have like no notes from like when I was recovering. I did literally nothing because I was just so miserable. All I did was just lay in bed and watch Netflix. That's all I could really do. And even then I was so miserable. I was oh yeah, but I did watch all of Lord of the Rings, which I will be doing a Smasher Pass for on my
Lubbers
birthday.
Bobo Chibi Bahai.
Gearless Joe, thank you so much for the 19 months. Happy year and a half. Understandable. Hi, Shion. Thank you so very much. Oh my god, it's 3:30 a.m. in German. I'm so sorry to EU viewers. Like, would you prefer if I streamed earlier or would you prefer if I streamed later? Like, do you want me to stream in the morning for you or do you want me to stream at night for you? And if so, how do I even catch you? Earlier, to be honest. So, like, earlier for you or earlier for me? Like, early for me would then be, like, evening for you. I like your voice. Thank you. Love all the new music. Oh, thank you, Mr. Bot. Happy 3 months. Early for me? Okay. Not to drag the mood down, but have you taken any additional security measures since the community incident? Yes, actually. So a lot of times, obviously we all know what happened to Camila, and this is like not the first time I've heard of something like this happening to a VTuber, especially like other peers. So I remember like when I first started VTubing, we were very, very worried about Apple AirTags. And this was kind of before Apple AirTags. Apple had updated the I don't know. You know how like okay, if you have an iPhone, if you are traveling with someone with like an Apple device, like an iPhone, an AirTag, or I think it's just the AirTag or AirPods, your phone will let you know that there is one nearby and how long it's been traveling with you and where it's been traveling and from approximately when it began to follow you. And I remember a couple years ago, a VTuber who had a PO box, right? So they've already taken that additional security measurement to, you know, not expose their actual address and have gifts be sent to their PO box. Someone had tried to sneak an Apple AirTag into one of their gifts. I don't remember what kind of gift it was, but they were able to catch that pretty quickly. And if I recall correctly, when we do meet and greets, in like, I guess our like through companies or through booths and stuff, like I remember like in the beginning, there were a lot of like security measurements, and then I sort of feel like over the years, you know, because like we meet the same fans over and over again, and it's so like it's so hard to imagine that these people that come up to you and like look at you in the eyes and shake your hand and like talk the world of you would like try and like do any like harm to us. Like the cognitive dissonance between like meeting someone and accepting a gift for them just for the gift to be rigged with something like that is like, I don't know, it feels like almost like I just like would not be able to believe that. And I just wonder if like, you know, if it would be safer altogether if like VTubers like, you know, only accepted gifts that were small or like letters or like, you know, there's a lot of ways we could go about it. Cause like also, you know, if you try to minimize like how big gifts are, you could instead of like a plushie or something, because like you could hide so much stuff in a plushie. You could just, if I maybe like from now on you can only accept like letters, or I don't know, it really sucks to have to think about that, but I guess this is sort of just like a reminder, right, for everyone that it's better to be safe than sorry. Like, I'm lucky that I don't like I don't live with my family, but like I can't imagine how she feels like having to tell her family like, you know, that the danger came from her end of things. Like that's the most like horrible thing to have to like deal with. Like I'd feel so guilty. It sucks like that one guy has to ruin it for everyone, but like really I think this is just a very like important reminder to everyone to practice like, you know, personal safety. And you know, you can get a PO box, right? Like you can like do all these things, but uh I don't know. I want to be of the mindset that like, you know, it was just one guy. Out of like the last like years of VTubing, this is only the second time I've ever heard of something like this happening to this degree. Not like not in the same like realm as like stalkers, but this like air tags, like trying to track someone. This is only the second time I've ever heard of it. So like, you know, I don't want to like be like a crazy alarmist and tell everyone like don't accept presents anymore, like you know, like just practice discretion. If you feel like something's off, trust your gut. And we can, I think also like the booths that host these VTuber meet and greets, you know, like I truly hope that they take matters into their own hands and maybe get like the scanners, right? To see if like there's anything like notable popping up in all these gifts. So yeah, it sucks that this is the conversation that we like kind of have to have with our community, because like it's so it's I don't want anyone to like feel like the like now everything is like stained forever with like meet and greets, but I don't think that's the case. Again, this is the second time I've ever heard of anything like this happening, so for sure. Man, I truly hope everything is okay with community. That must have been so fucking scary. And for it to happen during stream too, like to make something so like horrifying and traumatic be now like not only do I have to experience it, now the public has to like the public can now like pick it apart and like have an opinion on it. Like that fucking sucks. But I digress. We should all practice like being safe, you know. If you there are many ways to, you know, gift your favorite creator, you know, like this doesn't even have to just apply to VTubers. Just like any like person on the internet, like you can like there are ways to, you know, show your appreciation other than like giving gifts, right? So if say your VTuber is like not comfortable taking gifts anymore, like a letter or like an art commission, things like that. There's lots of different ways without having to feel like you know, a way to show your appreciation has been robbed of you. But yeah, I think we just gotta take care of ourselves and, you know, make sure the sheep pack has no wolves in it. That's like not a good analogy because that's like that is such a bad analogy, especially if I'm saying it. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, whatever. Yes, community is absolutely such a trooper for just streaming right after. Like don't let shit like that like ruin it for you or anyone else. Like fuck them. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, tomorrow we've got a full week of streams, chat. I played mouthwashing. We played the Death Note game with all the girls yesterday, and I got my ass immediately sent to the gulag for literally all I did was use the death note, okay? Doki hands me the death note. Obviously, she trusts me to be the new leader of the new world, and I did what Light Yagami would have done, and that was to kill everyone. Is that not the spirit of having the death note? It's not called the live note for a reason. That's crazy. That went crazy. And then I never got it again, which is so sad, man. I got fired for being too good at my job. Can you believe that? Anyways, so today we're going to be going through all of my fun travel stories. There's some stuff that happened that maybe I'll talk about, like that I didn't write on the PowerPoint, but I don't want to include pictures in it just because I'm going to use all of it to make a super vlog of like all my Japan trips combined. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but I think me just yapping away is probably, you guys have a wild imagination. I think that'll suffice. And then tomorrow I am going to be playing, wait, is it tomorrow? Let me double check. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing GTA 5 for the very first time ever. I've never played any GTA games. I've only ever seen the infamous HoloLive clips. That's like the first time I've ever come across GTA content. And then, Friday is going to be, I don't think I'll be streaming it on my end. I think it'll be on Fillion's channel, but I'm going to be convincing Fillion's mom that I would make a good sibling. So we'll be doing that. And then Saturday is a super big day. We're going to be celebrating my birthday and my 4-year anniversary as a VTuber. So I hope you guys will be there. It starts at 6 p.m. I might have some friends appear. I might have some collabs here and there. You never know. And yeah, then Sunday, I'm probably going to take off.
Doki, go my child. Bobo, I got you, fam.
Oh God.
Esther's half the cast goes down Esther's Doki. I gave you one job and you overachieved.
Oh my God. What the hell? Wow. Punishing me for overachieving. What kind of world do we even live in? PSA, not actually Fillion's mother. Dude, you can't say that. She's trying to like invest into the role, okay? You're ruining the immersion. Of course that woman gave birth to Fillion. Of course that PNG gave birth to another PNG. It is her mom. She's real to me. Well, anyways, yeah, so that's gonna be our schedule for the rest of this week. Everything's starting at 6 p.m. I don't know when Fillion's thing starts. I think it's earlier than that. I forgot. Let me double check. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I got no clue. Who knows what time it is? Oh, excuse me. 8:30 PST? Wait. I don't know. No, that's not it. 2 p.m. normally? Ah, okay, so 2 p.m. Got it. I don't know where 8:30 came from. Girl, just message her. I don't want to bother her. She's offline for a reason. Let her rest. Gah. Bober time. It is Bober time. It's a big Bober Bob time. Dude, I cannot believe that, like, I took this long to finish Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I finished it last night, chat. Dude, what is wrong with me? I played mouthwashing this week. I played the Cinderella event in Nikkei. I finished Cyberpunk. Like, why am I doing so much, like, emotional damage to myself? Yeah, fucking trauma week, clearly. Dude. Now for BoJack Horseman, I hate you guys. I've already seen BoJack Horseman, and it just, like, ruined my life. You know, like, I was unfamiliar with the emotional damage that BoJack Horseman was going to commit to me when I watched it. I can't remember. It was like 2021 that I watched BoJack Horseman. I was just like, I was just bored and I wanted some, like, I thought it was just gonna be like trash TV. Like, no offense, I thought it was gonna be like just like based off of the animation style and like the weird half human, half animal universe. I thought it was gonna be some shit like I don't know, the regular show. I was so incredibly wrong. Yeah. I don't know, man. That show, gah. BoJack Horseman really reminds me of Jimmy, from mouthwashing. I don't know if you guys have. I don't know who was here for my mouthwashing stream, but I'm not dissing regular show. I'm just saying, like, I expected like nothing deeper than the regular show. But yeah, I dude, I can't stop thinking about mouthwashing. Like, now that I've had time to digest it, like, oh my god, so good. Such a good game. Such a horrific game, though. Like, some games are so good, but you can only play them once because you can't handle a second time. Found any more good takes about it on good takes on TikTok about it? I saw let me think of some that I thought about. Like I saw a theory that uh um Swansea was essentially saving the last cryopod for Daisuke. Um I saw like a couple people like, some of these things could be reaching, but I do agree with some of them. Like, when I love the subtle foreshadowing that was happening in the beginning of the game, like when you had to use the axe to hack off the foam that Daisuke was entrapped in, and um you were kind of close to hacking him away too, just for that to happen. And Curly, not Curly, Swansea, uh, when he was really drunk and dancing in front of the sunset on the monitor, he turns around and right before he gives the axe to Jimmy, he uses the axe to break the screen, and the axe lands right in the middle of the sunset. And then later, after Daisuke has been grievously injured, he calls Daisuke a stupid ball of sunshine, or stupid ray of sunshine. And just like how he put the axe in that sunset, he puts the axe in the ray of sunshine, which is Daisuke. And I was like, wow, I hate my life. That shit hurted. Some other stuff I noted was like when just like some overall like generalizations, but when Curly was physically able to, he chose to do nothing, and now that he is physically unable to, he is unable to do anything, which is it you then realize that it's not the same. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. God. The more I dig deeper into this game, I realize, like, damn, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. We ain't even a week into November, man. What are your thoughts on the end of Cyberpunk? I thought Cyberpunk ended beautifully. It was beautifully tragic, but the story and the characters were, I think everything was done justice. The only thing I feel was kind of unnecessary was like, okay, spoilers, chat. Don't listen if you haven't watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, but I felt like they did not need to do that to Rebecca. I thought that was like excessive, but I understand that they just wanted to showcase like the brutality that Adam Smasher was capable of. I just thought, I was like, come on, man, what the fuck? And yeah, there are no happy endings in the Night City. And I read, I don't know, as soon as I watch something really, really good, I love to read about like other people's opinions. And someone said that, the 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 main problem with David was that he took away the wrong lessons from every like major event that's happened in his life. And he was just a kid trying to fit into shoes that were a little too big for him. And that, oh my god, like that like actually though, like he actually was, right? Like when he salvages Maine's hand, his fist mod, his fisting mod, like he had to fit into gloves that were too big for him. Also, like, I can't fucking believe how big he got. I thought it was kind of silly. Like, I was so used to his stature being like that of like a teenage boy, and then he got fucking jacked. And I was like, what the fuck? When he's like sitting down butt ass naked and he's like next to Lucy, I was like, bruh, he legit looks like the meme of the guy butt ass naked in the shower. Like, why is everyone so mean to me? I don't think they ruined his character design. I think that this was just part of the story, and this is what happens when you like go full chrome, right? Like he went full chrome, and like everyone thinks they're special in Night City, but at the end of the day, they'll never remember. No one's gonna remember you. You're just gonna be another legend, kid. And then at the very end, the last episode, I finally realized why it was called Edge Runners, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna backflip. She sang that song during her 3D debut without knowing. Yeah, that's why I could. That's why I could, dude. I love Lucy's character so much. Like, she's just like me. Like, this is the level of sacrifice I would go to save someone I love. And like the story being written so that like none of it was like, she did all of that and he still dies. It's so fucking heart-wrenching. It hurts. It was so over. It's so over when the anime scene starts to play like the main theme. It's over, dude. It's over, dude. Time for the song. And to think we could have gotten a Moon DLC. Is that true? I heard that they're gonna like that. I don't think it's gonna be the same characters, but I heard that Netflix is doing more cyberpunk stuff. I heard that they're not sure if it's gonna be Trigger again that animates it, but it might be some other company. I don't know, but I really, really hope it's just as good. Oh, I hope it's Trigger again. I'm gonna cry, dude. No, dude. I hate it here. You're cautiously optimistic? Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, Arcane is coming out in a few days. Oh my god, this week I'm just ruining my life with all this sad, like, games and anime. Like, what is wrong with me? Not that Arcane is an anime, but like media? Bruh. Does it really come out this week? Doomer media. It's the 9th. Oh, that's my birthday. Did you see the music video that ties in with Edge Runners? I saw the one that Netflix put out. That's the one I always watch. As much as I want Lucy content, it won't be the same without David, so I'm happy for a new story. I think so too. I think that this story ended beautifully, and, you know, I don't think there's much else to add to it other than, like, for our own, like, well-being and happiness, but I don't think they're gonna give us that. I wonder if characters will break our hearts this time around. I don't know. I have no clue. I hope they, like, put out another really, really solid main character like David again.
It's like October is being T-Sun for not having you around by making the whole first week of November peak depresso media.
Aww. Well, at least we're going through it together? Right? Oh, I love Dandadan. I've been watching that. I'm caught up. Not on the manga, but on the anime. I love Dandadan. That's the only thing keeping me going right now. There's a new episode coming out Thursday, I think. It's not a horror anime. It's like a funny sitcom rom-com. It's really, really, really good. It's so fun. I know, dude. I fucking love the animation too. It's so cool. I've never heard of this studio either. They're called I don't even know. I don't remember. Granny for the win, bro. It's so good. Yeah. It really reminds me of like Mob Psycho mixed with imagine rom-com Mob Psycho. It's so good. Yuri cosplayed as the granny. Oh, dude, I remember telling her that she needs to cosplay as the granny. I'm so glad that she did it. Yeah, I really need to read the manga. Fuck. Oh, yay! My art mama got all of her merch finally. After years, she finally got Bao merch. Yay! Finally! It came. I'm so happy. Please enjoy. Heart, heart, heart. I love my art mama. Hiya, mama got her art. Yippee! Anyways, I've been yapping for... Holy shit! I've been yapping for an hour. Okay, I'm sorry. I will actually give you content now. I'm so sorry. I did not realize how much time had passed. I apologize. Okay. Let me just, okay. All right. One moment. One content coming right up. Wait, how do I do this? Presenter view?
PLS.
True. I got it. Got it. I want my overlays. Where's my overlay? Hello. Thank you so
I love how
much.
you're apologizing profusely for that as if that's not just a normal thing for a lot of streamers. You're totally good. Take your time with your stories, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Shadow. I'm like trying to get back into the hang of things, so I'm like trying to stick to my schedule so that I don't derail. Let's see. Where's my gaming overlay? Do I even have a gaming overlay in this? It doesn't really matter. Okay. So, welcome, everybody, to Bao's Cursed Adventures. Why does this always happen to me? No one knows. But, at least this will be fun for all of you. Hopefully the music's okay. Anyways, so as you all know, I recently went to Japan with a ton of friends. I stayed at Giri's house, and I hung out with Yuzu, Numi, Cinder, Sho. Who am I forgetting? Girl DM, Tricky. Who am I forgetting? Oni Bro. Who am I forgetting? Red. I ran into so many people while I was there too. So, let's just get started. I'm not gonna show pictures because I'm saving them for my vlog, but I will go deep into detail about all the silly stuff that happened. And you might see some of those stories being retold in the vlogs, but it's okay because you guys like redigesting my content, right? Like, I'm so funny that you guys want to experience it a second time. And I'm sure that is what is going to happen. And you guys will totally be fine with that. Right? Anywho, let's continue on to slide 2. Boom. This is my Japan trip in a nutshell. So, okay, let me get this so that you guys can actually see this and not just my big freaking head. Okay, so I experienced my very first earthquake. It was when I was at this hot pot place called Onyasai, and we were at the very, very tip top of this building. So when you're in Tokyo, a lot of like restaurants and establishments are gonna be inside buildings, and you'll have to like go up very many flights of stairs, or be patient enough to take the elevator like everybody else in the building. And so I was at the very, very tip top of the tower when I felt the earthquake. And it was genuinely so scary, especially when you're at the tip top of a building. But everything was shaking and like all the glass were clinking together. And like, it was my very first earthquake. Apparently I've slept through earthquakes, and apparently there was an earthquake the last time I went to Japan, but it was so subtle that I thought it was just someone with a shopping cart behind me, and I didn't think it was an earthquake. I feel like this one was like my true actual earthquake experience, where like everything is shaking, we're holding on to the tables, everyone's going, oh, and then everyone goes quiet afterwards. I was like actually kind of shitting myself. And then also another thing that happens with Japanese buildings is that they are earthquake proofed. So, and then also, they are wind proof. But what that means is that the building will sway when it gets really windy. And I'm like very, very sensitive to like changes in gravity, I guess. But not many people notice it, but I notice it. And afterwards, I was just like, I can't stop thinking about the idea that the building is swaying back and forth right now, and it's freaking me out. Okay, I had to drink so much to just like not think about it and not be creeped out. It was really, really scary. But it's really, really safe that it does that, is how it was explained to me. I just am not a fan. Not a fan. Okay? But yeah, that was my first earthquake. I shit myself. Everyone else was just chilling. Gary was like, oh yeah, that was kind of big. And then everyone went back to eating. It was crazy. I was like, we good? What? We're good? Like, damn! That freaked me out. Okay, just another day, I guess. Though it makes sense with Japan being literally on a major fault.
Earthquake.
Yeah. Earthquake. Anyways, number 2. Do not get unagi in Ginza, bro. Okay, I don't know what is up with Sho, but this, okay, actually, I understand. Sho was just trying to, he wanted to take us to really nice restaurants and really nice places. And when you think of really nice places, you want to go to Ginza because it's like all the really like rich people stores and all the really like high class like matcha cafes are there. And so Sho wanted to get unagi at this Ginza place, and I dug a little deeper, but apparently like this unagi place is it's like traditional unagi. So you guys don't know what unagi is. It's grilled eel, and there's like a special sauce that they put on it in Japan. And it's really, really good. I love unagi. It's one of my favorite foods. And this place in Ginza specializes in it, and apparently is supposed to be very traditional and is that of like the Edo period or some shit. I didn't fucking know that. I I just showed up because Sho got us all a reservation there. So Yuzu and Sho were already there because they were shopping. And then me, Giri, and Onibro show up, and Numi show up a little later. Just like, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes later. And we show up, we appear, and we're not even like talking loudly. I think all we did was just walk in and then stand at the doorway. And then Giri asks in perfect Japanese if there's room for 4. And then the lady goes, no, there's no room in Japanese. And then doesn't offer us like any solution. And then Gary's like, oh, we could split up too if you'd like. And then the lady was like, only 2 in Japanese. And then Gary was like, oh, well, we're a group of 4. Like, could we split up into 2 groups then? 2 people at a table? And the lady is just like cutting her off. Like, everyone, you know, Onibro and Nui, they don't like understand Japanese, but like I understood to an extent that this lady was just being so rude. And she was like, moody. Like, it's just every single time Gary tried to say something, she was like, no, can't do it. Like, just cutting her off. I was like, it was clear to me that we were not welcome in this fucking establishment. And as soon as I got that, I turned around the corner where Sho and Yuzu were sitting. I was like, they said that they can't do a party of 4 and they're not even letting us seat anymore. And then the lady goes, in Japanese, she's like, if you're gonna be loud, then get out. And I was like, what the fuck? All I did was that's crazy. I was crashing the fuck out. I was like, okay, fuck you too, racist bitch. And then we left. And then we went to get food somewhere else. And you know what? I'm glad we did, because we got to eat some bomb-ass omu rice. We had hamburger steak on omu rice, and the omu rice, oh my god, it was so good. We went to, what's it called? Ikuya omu rice instead. That shit was incredible. The demi-glaze omu rice, and like, it's the type of omu rice where like you split the egg on top and it like melts on either side. It was so fucking good. Yeah, and the thing is, Gary was talking in Japanese, and no one was being loud. Like, that fucking hag was just racist. Anyways. Racist in Japan? Well, like, the thing is, I'm just like, we did everything right, and like, we were kind, we were courteous, we were quiet, and that still wasn't enough. And that was like, that pisses me off so fucking much, dude. Ah! Dude. Anyways. Yeah, the xenophobia in Japan goes fucking crazy. They don't, and like, I feel like Asia is just like a very racist place in general, but like, I have literally, that's my first time ever, okay, this is my second time ever experiencing it. The first time I ever experienced it, like, I didn't even notice it. It wasn't until someone told me after the fact that it happened that I even knew. But like, apparently I was in a bus, and I was just like talking at a normal volume with Sho, and there was like an old couple like behind us that said like that called us pieces of shit because we were talking in not Japanese, but we were also in like a very rural area. But I didn't even notice it. It wasn't until someone told us that that's what they said. I was like, oh, well, fuck them too. And but then this was just like, wow, like, she was just like, you know, I'm so used to Japanese people being passive, but like, she was just a bitch to our faces. And like, Giri was like unable to process that, like, there's no way this lady's doing this to us right now. Like, she was still, and the whole time she was so polite. I'm just pissed that it was towards Giri. Why I yada. I should've. I'm kidding. Why I yada. And then, chat, and then the craziest thing happened. I went I went to the Google, the fucking Google map review section of that restaurant, and I looked at the most recent reviews and the most low rated reviews. All of them were from foreigners. Like, had we, because like, if just from first look, it's like 400 like 5-star reviews. It's like almost a 5-star restaurant. And then you look at the lowest rating ones and the most recent ones, they're all from people like visiting from outside Japan. And some of them were like, there's I maybe it was just my imagination, but like I felt like the owner was like did not really like us being there, and like I felt a lot of contempt, and like I heard, and like they talked under their breath, but like I couldn't really hear all of it, but I heard some words. Like, maybe it's just my imagination. No, bro, they just fucking hate your ass. They were not imagining that. Holy, that's crazy. Anyways, so that's that. Don't get don't get unagi and ginza, bro. You're gonna get hate crimed. You're gonna get hate crimed by the fucking turbo grandma from Dandadan. She was literally, man. I think that if we stayed any longer, she would have stole Oni Bro's dick and balls. 100%. We only got out of there by the skin of our teeth. Rate the Japan trip on a scale of 1 to 10. I think this trip was like a 7, I would say. I think next year if I do travel, I don't want to go to Japan. I want to go like other places because I've already been like 3 times now. I think I should travel elsewhere. Anyways, wait, what just happened? Oh, I was not done yet with this slide. Anyways, so afterwards, this one's gonna be a fun story, chat. Do not eat uni from the supermarket, which is funny because the first time I had raw uni from the supermarket, nothing happened to me. But I think it's because I ate it so early into the trip, maybe? Like, I have no clue. But I ate it, and then immediately that night, I woke up at 3 a.m. with the most severe stomach pain I've ever experienced in my life. And I like, dude, this was like some other level stomach virus. So if you don't know, if you travel to a new country, you're going to experience new bacteria, and your stomach is not going to like it. So a lot of people that travel to places with like very, very like foreign bacteria, like they get indigestion, stomach viruses, they are not able to eat, they get really sick, etc. Anyways, that's what happened to me, and this shit was literally so violent. Like, I was sitting on the toilet in immense pain, and I knew that it was the kind of shit that it just explodes all at once. And I just had to sit there and wait for it to happen. It was just like brewing in my stomach. And I knew that like it is not safe to stand up right now. But with the little strength I had, and in the most like painful like moment of my life, I still found the strength to try and drag Yuri's trash can into the bathroom so I don't throw up on her floor. And so I'm like hunched over, about to throw up, and I have my hair tied up. And at this point, I've taken all my clothes off, okay? I'm ready for takeoff any second now. I just need to get it over with. And then, right as I'm about to explode, Yuri opens the door. I'm not joking, Chad. Literally seconds before takeoff, she opens the door and she has like a heart attack because it's the middle of the fucking night and she's going to the bathroom. She doesn't think a fucking dead corpse is gonna be on her bathroom toilet. And I scared the absolute daylights out of her because I turned the lights off. Like, the lights were not helping me, okay? I had the most massive headache ever and I was just in pain. I just wanted to like close my eyes and let it be over with. The light turns on and Yuri, like, she goes, "Oh, wow, are you okay?" And I can't even talk. I can't even talk, chat. I had so much uni. Like, I had an entire, like, square rack of uni. And I'm just like, no, just leave me alone, Gary. She's like, no, are you okay? Like, do you need help, pal? I was like, Gary, just please close the door. Please. And then right as she closes the door, like, literally right before she even, like, the door even locks, everything happens at once. It sucked so bad. My body took a screenshot. And I threw up everything I ate that day. It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. And yeah. And that wasn't even the end of it. That wasn't even the end of it. I had like 3 or 4 more rounds of just like my body taking a screenshot from both ends. And then I finally went to bed at like 5 a.m. And then the next day, everyone went to go to the onsen, and I couldn't go because I was fucking dead. Not only did I throw up everything I ate that day, I also threw up my medication. And my medication has a very, very short half-life. So I need to take it like at the same time every day, or else I go into withdrawal. But because I threw up, I didn't realize this, but I threw up my meds too. And so I started withdrawing as soon as I woke up. And I felt absolutely awful that day. It sucked so bad. Anyways. Yeah. Good times. Shout out to Gary's toilet for being heated the entire time. It really helped with the stomach cramps. Anyways, yeah. Nothing good happens in the bathroom after 12 a.m. Nothing good. Truly a cursed day.
You think Jiri would know by now if you're around her toilet is not safe?
Yeah. I think she knows now. Anyways. Excuse me.
Why does every bow story end with her naked and you're turning inside out on a toilet?
Oh my god, that's so true, dude. The Nagano trip, I was just naked the whole time. Anytime the girls closed the door, I was like, well, it's about that time again. And then I would just disrobe and everyone would just like scream in horror. It was so fucking funny. So fucking funny. I love horrifying my friends. Anyways, number 4, do not let Yuri book for camping trips, okay? So let me just run through the entire day, all right? So previously we had gone to Nagano. We came back, and then because there was just so many of us, half the group decided to go to Kyoto, and then half the group decided to go to Mount Fuji, right? And me, Numi, Girl DM, Oniro, and Gary were the Mount Fuji group. And Gary, a long time ago, booked the camping trip, okay? So we're all going on a long-ass Shinkansen to Mount Fuji. And the thing is, we thought that, there was going to be seats on the train. There were no seats on the train. Everything was booked. But you could still go on the train. You could still buy tickets to go on the train. Also, it's a lot cheaper. But the thing is, because you don't have a ticket and you just have the general one, you have to stand. So for 2 hours, we were standing on the train and there was no room at all. I wish we took a picture because Onibro's standing, Gary's standing, and then I'm like, okay, so you can turn your chairs around to face the row behind you if you're like a group of 4. And when you do that, there's like a tiny little space that occurs between like your seat and the next row. And so I was standing in the middle of it so I could rest my arms. And then Numi was standing below it. And so we were making a little teepee in this like ass crack of a seat. And then there's Onibro and Giri. And we were standing the entire time. Oh my god. And then we finally get there. And we're at the bus stop. We need just one more bus stop. And we're waiting. And then we get on the bus. And then the bus drops us off. I look around. There's literally nothing. It's just forest and road. And I was like, Giri, where do you suppose the campsite is? And she's like, oh, it's probably around here. We just gotta follow the signs. One casual 20-minute hike later, bruh, we get there. Okay, we finally get there. I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay, I knew I was gonna walk in Japan, but like, goddamn, you would think that like the shuttle bus would take you directly to the destination and not just like at the base of the mountain. I don't know. So we finally get there. We're checking in. Dude, Numi caught this on camera. It was so fucking funny. Because
When you go to Japan, they have set rules, like not eating outside, not having your phone out, or talking on buses or trains. Some restaurants won't serve you unless you're local.
I am well aware of that. Yes. So me and Numi, like, okay, I sound like I'm complaining, but me and Numi were laughing our asses off the entire time because of how funny the situation was. so like, I don't want Gary to feel bad because I think the only person that was truly stressed out was probably Girl DM, because Girl DM had to use her magical Japanese dictionary and like knowledge to fix all of her problems. Meanwhile, me and Numi are just basically fucking useless. and it's just funny. So we're just like, I'm not gonna lie, we didn't do shit to help, okay? There was nothing we could do anyways, and so me and Numi were just walking around being annoying and vlogging everything like annoying ass YouTubers. And then Gary's like, hey guys, and we're like, yes, Gary. And she's like, so I kind of messed up the booking. And we're like, oh, like what do you mean? And she's like, I mean, I did book the campsite, but it's not here. And me and Numi were like, what? Wait, what do you mean it's not here? Like, is it somewhere nearby, or like, what do you mean? And she's like, it's in Shizuoka. And we're like, oh, okay, like, you know, if it's at a different place, then we could just go there, right? And she's like, no, guys, you don't get it. It's in a different prefecture. It's like 2.5 hours away. And then me and Numi were like, But it was so cursed. I can't. It was so cursed. And me and Numi were just laughing our asses off. But apparently the campsite, the camp company that she booked with has multiple branches, and she booked it at a wrong branch. And so we were like, let's just take a taxi. However much it is, we'll just split it, all right? No more Shinkansen, no more hikes. Let's just get a damn taxi. So we get a taxi, and then we finally go to the campsite, and it was very, very beautiful. I did not see Mount Fuji, but we had a very lovely cabin. And I still had a lot of fun. Minus $300 though. Yeah, that taxi was not cheap. And then you know, when we left, we had to take the taxi back, which was also an amount. But we just went through the train station and then the Shinkansen again. But this time we had tickets, so everything is good. Yeah, we just had a little topsy-turvy adventure in the beginning, but we still ended up getting there many hours later. Oh yeah, this is so funny. But in the morning when we were packing and trying to, because we kind of chronically overbuy groceries, and we're just like sorting out like what we should keep, what we should like trash. And then I was like, well, I don't want to trash this food, like that's so wasteful. I was like, I'm just go around and ask like random campers if they want it. And then I like was holding this basket of fruit. I walk around, I looked for the nearest campers. They're all Japanese. I go up to them and I was like, Sumimasen, do you want fruit? I could have asked in Japanese, but I thought it would be so much funnier if I just, Sumimasen, do you want fruit? And then the guy's like, oh, moratte ii desu ka? And like, I was like, yeah, just take it. And then he was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then the guys behind them, they were just chilling, barbecuing some shit, and they're like, oh. It was so funny. I came back, I didn't have the fruit, and they're like, wait, where'd the fruit go? I was like, oh, I gave it to the campers next to us. And then she's like, oh, what did you say to them? And I was like, oh, I said, sumimasen, do you want some fruit? And then we just said that. We just repeated that for the rest of the Japan trip. I don't have social anxiety. Social anxiety fears me. You know? Horo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Yep. And then we gave away some firewood. We gave away some snacks, I think. And then, yep, came back in one piece somehow. Just some misadventures.
Why does your toilet conversation with Jiri sound like the Breaking Bad werewolf transformation meme?
It's not my fault. It was the Uni's fault, okay? No one could have expected for things to go so wrong in the middle of the night, all right? Next, yeah, not everyone washes their hands in Japan. I was not aware of that. Yeah, not like every train station has soap dispensers. Sometimes it's just water, and like, you know, me and Numi, we didn't want to say it, but we're like, have you noticed that no one's been washing their hands in Japan? And I was like, yeah, like people pee and then just leave the stall. Like they don't even wash their hands. And yeah, I just thought that was an interesting like observation for like such a clean society. Not everyone washes their hands. There's not every train station has soap, and not every place has toilet paper. You just gotta make fucking do, I guess. I mean, I get that some places don't have toilet paper, but like, you gotta at least have soap, man. That shit gets messy. Yeah. Just an interesting observation. So if you go to Japan, bring some hand sanitizer. Next, yes, I say this every time I go to Japan, but you will be walking 15 miles every day minimum, okay? So get really comfy shoes, get nice fitting socks, and get ready for the cardio of your life, okay? Because if you want to be humiliated, just go to any Asian country, chat. Go to any Asian country, and then go on a hike, and then realize that every grandmother around you is like very much more athletic than you. Okay? That 75-year-old grandma walking with a hiking stick is gonna loop you several times, and you will feel extremely out of shape every time she does, and that will then like prompt you to walk even more and be more healthy. That shame will propel you further into the hike. Okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. Everybody walks so much and they never get tired. Like, I can't believe it. At the end of every day in Japan, I felt like I was gonna die. I felt like my legs were gonna fall off, but that's just like a normal day for most Japanese people. AK Champ, thank you so much. Okay, this story goes really deep. But if you run into a guy named Watanabe in Nagano, run. Don't turn around. Don't look back. Run. Okay? So let's start off in the beginning, okay? There's a prologue to this story. So we're in Nagano, and Nagano is this very like rural area, and there's a lot of natural occurring hot springs. And around the town, there's ryokans, and they're basically hotels that you stay at where you can like there's hot springs inside. And oh, Theo, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Theo. Cucumber's the safe word. What's up, gamers? I'm talking about my Japan trip, and we're just going through all of my fun, silly little stories. I hope everyone had a great stream. Anyways, so let's start over, okay? So if you run into a guy named Watanabe in Nagano, you need to run. You need to not look back. You need to run as fast as possible. And it all started in Nagano, okay? It's this nice hot spring town. There's naturally occurring hot springs. So once you book a stay with a ryokan, they're going to give you a public hot spring key. And basically you take this key, and all around the town, there's hot springs. And they're public ones too. So you can go in and be naked with all the old people that live in town. Okay? So obviously the girls and the guys split up. We go our separate ways. And we're chilling out at the hot tubs, at the hot springs, okay? We can still hear each other though, which is funny enough because the hot springs, they're just split with like wooden doors, but the roof is not. And so, dude, I remember the first hot spring we all went into, they could not even stick their foot into the water because of how hot it was. And like for the girls, we're just like, oh yeah, this is a normal temperature. This is a good temperature. Scalding is the correct temperature for a hot spring. But the guys, they just gave up. They gave up and they're like, we gotta go to a cooler hot spring. It was so funny. Then I think it was Red and Show. Red and Show went to a hot spring together because each hot spring has different health benefits. Some are for arthritis, some are for skincare, some are for women's health, some are for men's health. They went to one of those, right? And they're chilling in there, and then Show decides to leave. And wait, no. They don't leave yet. Okay? They're chilling in there, and just as Show says, man, it's so nice being in this hot tub. I'm so glad like there's not that many people and it's just us. As soon as he said that, this fucking old Japanese guy appears. And he walks in and gets naked and goes into the hot tub with them. And then they just go quiet. And then the Japanese guy starts talking to Red and Show in full fluent Japanese, okay? These two, they don't have any fucking clue what he's saying. He just keeps talking and talking. And then he randomly gets angry at them and then starts laughing. And they have no clue what this guy is talking about. And so, you know, Show's uncomfortable, Red's kind of uncomfortable. They're trying to relax, but they realize that they just can't. So Show gets out first, okay? He leaves to wait outside, all right? And then Red's about to leave. And then as Red is putting his shoes on, the old Japanese guy busts the door open and then starts yelling at Red in full Japanese. Red has no clue what's going on. He's just like, he's like, cut! He's just frozen. And then the guy's like yelling at him and pointing his finger. He's butt-ass naked, by the way. His dick and balls are out, and he's yelling at Red. And Red has no clue what he's talking about. And then he starts pointing. He starts pointing at the ground. And Red looks at the ground, and there's like, you know, a puddle of water on the ground from when Show and Red got out of the water, because it's a hot tub and there's water. And so, you know, Red's like, oh, fuck, like, I don't know, like, maybe he wants me to clean up the water. And so he takes his towel, his own bath towel. We only get one per day, by the way. And he starts wiping the floor. The poor boy starts wiping the public hot spring floor with his towel. And then Watanabe just starts laughing at him. and he stops yelling at him. And then finally Red gets out and leaves. And he was like, man, fuck you, Show. He's like, what? What did I do? Because he fucking left him in there. Anyways, so they get out and they're like, I don't even know what just happened. Let's just go to another hot spring, okay? But that was not the end of Watanabe, all right? That was just the prologue, all right? And right after that happened, this dude went on a bender to harass foreigners because Onibro was like kind of, he was still with us, and we were like going to different onsens. And then Onibro was like, oh shit, I left my phone. I'm gonna go back to the last onsen that we went to. And I was like, oh shit. Okay, so the girls are already like getting into the next, they already opened the door and walked into the next hot spring. But Onibro's heading back, and I decided to go back with him just in case. And I'm so fucking glad I did. Because there's a guy, there's there's this old Japanese man, and he's standing outside of the last hot spring we went into. And then Onibro walks in, grabs his phone, and gets out. And then the Japanese guy's like, "Is this your phone?" And Onibro's like, "Yeah." And then turns out, and the guy's on the phone right now. Guess who he's on the phone with, chat? He's he's on the phone with the police. He called the police to report a lost item, which is fine, right? Like, he just wants to get it. He just wants to get it, back to whoever it belongs to. But the guy that it belongs to is right here. But he won't let us leave, okay? I don't know that much Japanese, all right? I was just like, this is kare no phone desu. This is his phone. And then he's like, no, I've already reported this. So the police need to come here and they need to confirm that this is your phone. And I was like, this guy's literally opening the phone with his Face ID right now. And we're showing it to him too. He's opening the phone with his fucking passcode and Face ID. And then he's like, no. We need to do it the right way. I need to make sure that everything is done correctly so that there are no loose ends. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And he hands me I have no fucking clue what's going on. He hands me the phone and I start talking to the police. And I was like, hello? I was like, yes. Saki kare saki phone no wasureta demo nitsuketa, okay? And then they said, okay. And then I gave the phone back and I told him, oh, it's okay. And then the guy's like, no. The police need to come here. And then he starts lecturing me. But he's like half yelling. And then he starts laughing. I have no clue what's going on, okay? I'm so stressed out. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. And he keeps telling the police to come here. And then the police hangs up on him. Because the police don't want to deal with it either. Right? It's just a fucking phone. And so then me and Onibro look at each other. We're like, we gotta call Giri, bro. We gotta call Giri. So we call Giri. And the girls were telling me, they're like, yeah, when Giri picked up the phone, she was like, yeah, what's up? Oh! And she gets up, doesn't say anything, and starts running down the street. Poor Giri. She had to put out so many fires during this Japan trip. And then so Giri shows up and starts talking to him. Giri doesn't know what the fuck he's saying either. He's like talking in like really big Japanese words, but the gist of it is that he's lecturing. And I don't know that much Japanese, but these are the words that I heard. I heard ningen no jishin. I heard he said the morality of humans. And I was like, oh, we're cooked. We're not getting the fucking phone back. And then Giri explains to the police like, oh, well, he's not letting us go until you guys show up. And then the police, we had to stand there for half an hour. It was half an hour waiting for the police to show up. They finally show up. We unlock the phone with Face ID, and then the police leave. Yep. And I can't, bro. I can't. And then, right? I'm just fucking tired at this point. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna head back to the hotel. I think I'm done for the night. And so I head back to the hotel. I stopped by the guys' room, and I was like, you guys are not gonna believe what just happened. And then they're like, wait, did you run into an old Japanese guy too? Oh my fucking god. It was so fucking funny. I can't. The way we both all had to undergo Watanabe's wrath, bro. I can't. Dude, that guy 100% just goes around to fuck with foreigners. 100%, okay? He did not need to do all that. He was farming us. He was farming us, bro. He's old and he doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna go around and fuck with foreigners just cause he fucking can. Anyways. Yep. So that's the legend of Watanabe. Poor Red, bro. He didn't even do anything. I guess you gotta have fun when you're old. Anyways, so that's what happened in Nagano. A very, very interesting story. Lots of new characters in this arc we're having here. Anyways, so, oh yeah, apparently there's always a line to take a picture with Hachiko. It's the statue in Shibuya, I think, or Shinjuku. I think it's, I can't freaking remember. I can't remember. But apparently there's a line, and I didn't realize that because I have no spatial awareness, and I was like, oh guys, look, it's the Hachiko statue. And I went up and I took a selfie, and I just cut the entire line, and I didn't even notice. I was like, okay guys, let's go. And they're like, wow, you skipped the whole line. I was like, what? No, there wasn't a line. And they're like, yes, Bao, there was. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't, I'm sorry. There was a huge ass fucking line, chat. I skipped the whole thing. As soon as I just saw someone like go up to it, take a picture and leave. As soon as they left, I just went up to it, took a picture, and then left. But I mean, I did it really quick, so like, I think it was fine. My bad. Yeah, so just yeah, look both ways, make sure there's not a gigantic line you're cutting. Yeah, my bad. Also, if you live in Japan, cherish sunny days. Okay? Cherish them. Because when you do laundry, you're not gonna get a dryer. Unless you go to like a laundromat or something. But at Kiri's house, there's no dryer. You just gotta wait for it to be sunny. So you gotta check the weather before you do laundry, or else all your clothes are gonna be real musty. Did not know that. Yep, I am very proud to be American and to have a dryer. Aw, hi, Haridi, and thank you so much for the 11 months. Clothesline drying is great, just not in the winter, or if you have seasons. Anyways, oh, another thing. Epic Sai, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you.
Hey, Bao. Thanks again for being the courier for Jiri's gift. With this kindness,
oh, yeah,
you basically
no
won my
problem.
loyalty forever.
Aw, no
Bobo
problem.
forever. 10 out of 10 streamer. I'll never make a short joke again.
Yes! Let's fucking go! Damn. My strongest soldier right here. Can you imagine the level of restraint it takes to not make a short joke to me? That's crazy. No problem. I remember like you sent in like a mod ticket, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta make sure that happens. And that was like one of the first things I packed. I was like, I cannot fuck this up. That one Geary fan is gonna be so mad at me. Yeah, no problem. I got you. Let's see. Oh, so this happened in like Shibuya, Shinjuku, all the places where like you tend to go drinking and stuff. Yeah, I saw people just either not drink or drink until they were so blacked out that they just slept on the ground, in the bushes, on the ground, and like along the walls in the subway, and just like against like lampposts and shit. It was crazy. Like I have like seen this happen like a little bit in America, but like, you know, I feel like with us, like we just help people. People go home, right? Like you just get them a taxi and send them home. They don't care. They'll just sleep on the street. And I was like, very, very shocked by that, by how often I saw it occur. I get that it's safe, but man, I do not want to. If everyone is drinking in this area, I do not want to sit on the ground, okay? There's probably piss and vomit everywhere. Hell no. I once heard Japanese alcohol is a lot less strong. Is it true? Yeah, like when you get cocktails and stuff, there's very, very little alcohol content in it. But I feel like that's how it sneaks up on you. So like you'll drink a fuck ton and you won't even like realize it, and then that's how the alcohol sneaks up on you. And then all of a sudden you're Mick fucking blasted. And then you wake up in the bushes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Get strong zero. Yeah, strong zero is good though. Anyways, what else did I see? Oh yeah, like during holidays, I saw like girls completely passed out and their boyfriends had to like carry their like them like firefighter style back home. Like I've never seen that before. I'm like, well, good luck, y'all. Shibuya truly is just like Tokyo Sims. Have you guys seen like probably not, but there's a TikTok page. You know that guy that Numi took a picture with? That one guy with the glasses? That's Tokyo Sims is their TikTok page. And Shibuya truly is just full of people that you see on their TikTok page. It's kind of crazy. They live like, you know how like in America we have like alternative lifestyles? Like some people, yeah, and that has a lot of different meanings. Alternative lifestyles could mean you are like, you don't believe in having a job, or you don't believe in having a house. You're just aesthetically homeless. You know, you're aesthetically homeless. Or like you live in a car, or like, you know, yeah. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of like young people too that just are just, I don't know, they just are in the city fucking around all day. It's kind of crazy. And they all like, I don't know what their situation is, but like I've never seen so many people just like congregated in one area to like, I don't know, fuck around all day. Yeah, like 80s punks in Europe. That's so true. That's so true. Damn. And also, I was talking to a lot of friends that live in Japan, but apparently the dating scene is extremely, extremely dire. And so is like it's like very it's very bleak. Yeah, if I had to choose two words to describe the dating scene in Japan, it would be dire and bleak. So like if you're a passport bro and you're trying to get like, you know, a beautiful wife to take care of you and your children, it's not looking good in Tokyo, bro. It's not looking good. Say no more about. I can't. I mean, if you're there to fuck around, like, who am I to stop you, right? Like, yeah, that's your life. That's your prerogative. You can do whatever you want. However, be prepared to have your heart broken in Japan because no one's loyal. I don't know what else to tell you. And I'm not Japanese. I haven't lived there. I'm just parroting what people have told me, but no one's loyal. Okay? So if you want to meet the love of your life, then just be careful and don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Yep. I mean, if you're not into monogamy, that good for you. Good for you. You're not gonna. You're gonna do great out there. You're gonna do great out there. But yeah. I cannot believe that NTR is real. I was very, very shocked. Wow. I mean, that's fine. That's fine and dandy, but that sounds messy as fuck, okay? You know, especially when, like, you know, I feel like there's not many labels in Japan like that, you know? It'd be easier if you just put a label on it, like, oh, okay, we have our own set of rules, but damn, everyone kind of wildin', if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, I'm just warning you guys is all. Just play it safe. And please practice using protection because people are catching shit in Japan. Okay? Y'all please do not catch anything weird. All right? Do not catch anything weird. Get tested. Be safe. Yep. Stay strapped. Stay wrapped. You will be good. Wow. Yeah. I had a lot of conversations about this while I was there, and I was like, Jesus Christ. That's crazy. The Shibuya incident, STDs. I can't. This is a very educational stream. I'm glad. Speaking of educational, I went to the Tenga store. Because Rob took me as our very first destination during our live stream together, and it was so fucking funny. Not only did I see so much Tenga related, like, everyday merch. There's Tenga tissue holders. There's a Tenga hat with a built-in Tenga tissue holder. There's Tenga lamps, Tenga t-shirts. There's a Tenga video game that you could play at the store where you shoot zombies with rockets shaped like Tengas. And there's also a Tenga Kason collaboration. And she's in a mecha suit that is like full of like the Tenga stripes. It was crazy. The marketing for Tenga is truly out of this world. Yes, I saw it. I saw the Kason collaboration at the Tenga store. It was crazy. Also, I saw that there was Wii remotes for girls, and I saw one that was in the shape of a whale. That's crazy. It was pink. You can get the pink one, or you can get the special limited edition blue one. And I was like, wow. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, how's that Tenga lamp MHM?
I have it right here in my suitcase, actually. I still need to get it out. I bought the Tenga lamp, chat. I bought the, I think I bought the blue one. What the fuck is a Tenga?
WTF is a Tenga?
Oh. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? You know, I think Fifi did a collab with Tenga, too. That's so funny, dude. I can't. They're so good at marketing. It's kind of crazy. But you have to go to the Tenga store. If you go to Japan, you need to go to a Tenga store. It's so much fun. You have to go. Trust me. Go with your friends. It's going to be so much fun. Trust. Anyways. Wait, this is such a funny story, chat. Do not go to Shibuya 109 to go shopping if you are a big back, okay? So my big backed ass self, all right, went to Shibuya 109 with Numi, all right? We're going shopping together. We want to buy cute, adorable, like, aesthetic Japanese clothes together, okay? And 2 times, chat. 2 times. While I was shopping, okay? So Numi's on the other side of the store, okay? I was on the other side of the store. I was looking at shirts. And Numi's a lot smaller than me, okay? I'm a lot shorter than Numi. And I'm a bit chunky, okay? All right? Let's not kid ourselves. I'm looking at the clothes, okay? I know when something is not going to fit me, but I was looking at the cute... Oh, hi, Juniper! Thank you for the gifts up to Junie! Hi, Junie Mooney! I was looking at the sweaters. And, you know, sweaters are usually oversized, so it doesn't matter how, like, big I am. I will still fit it. The worker, this cute, beautiful Japanese girl comes up to me, and she's super tiny. She's like, excuse me, one size only. she said, she really came up to me and she said, sumimasen. It's a miracle you could even fit down this aisle. Oh, you're not gonna fit that. You should probably leave the store before you break something. Really? You're looking at that? Maybe try something else on so you don't accidentally rip it and have to buy it? Bro, she hit me with a one size only. I was like, damn, I'm gonna go starve myself now. I can't. I'm gonna go home. I don't think I'm gonna eat for a while. Have a great day, everyone. I told Numi what happened and we were crying. Oh my god. She was like, Eto sumimasen. No big gubaku, please. No big backs allowed, please. I can't, dude. Yep. And then, chat, we went into another store. It happened again. They walk up to us and they're like, sumimasen, one size only. Okay. All right. I knew that already. Okay, chat. These clothes have tags on them, and they say if they have a size or not. Okay, they have written in English that it is one size only. Okay, I'm aware of that. You don't gotta remind me that I weigh over the 100 pounds, the average 100 pounds that every other Japanese girl is. Okay. You're beautiful, Bao. Thank you. I can be beautiful and big backed though. All right, those can be in the same sentence. You don't have to. It's okay. You can say it. I can't. So, yeah. Just know if you're a girl and you're going to Shibuya 109, do not feel bad. All right, do not feel bad when they come up to you and they tell you that you're too big backed for the store. All right. They just want to remind you. That's all. To them, it's not in Asia. It is not an offensive thing to say that. Hey, you're fat. Okay. I'm sure that maybe they also meant it as in like, oh, just so you know, we don't have extra like sizes. They don't come in different sizes, just one size. But I just feel like I just felt like it was a little targeted is all. So I just, yeah. As an Asian, it's true. I talk to my friends. I'm not that big backed. I'm big backed in Asia, but I'm not that big backed to you guys probably. But yeah, just a American size Asian girl is what I am. I can't. Anyways, next story. Snow monkeys are zesty, just like us. So many times during the snow monkey park portion of the trip, did snow monkeys shove their balls into our faces. We'd be like saying, "Oh my gosh, they're so cute! Look at these little monkeys! They're just jumping around." And then they turn around and scratch their balls. Yeah. And they're like bright pink too. Because snow monkeys are red. They naturally become redder during mating season because it's more attractive for other monkeys so that they can find mates. It's just a little uncanny is all. Also because like it was kind of warm that day. They were just jangling like keys everywhere. Everywhere you look, they were jangling them keys. It was crazy. And chat. Not only, so you guys remember when I went to Maya's animal sanctuary and we saw those two male wolves humping each other for dominance? Well, this happens a lot in the animal kingdom because so do snow monkeys. I saw many male snow monkeys doing a little Wednesday ball check, just making sure that their friends don't have testicular cancer or anything. Lots of them. They're really enthusiastic about wrestling each other. Yep. Yep. Just a little prostate check is all. That happened a little too many times. which was just really interesting. I loved witnessing the beauty of nature with all my friends and looking around at all the horrified families. That was my favorite part of the trip, honestly. Tomato juice. Okay, this might seem really random, but I am now a tomato juice fan. Like Gary has this like box, like kid juice box of like vegetable juice, and I didn't really get it at first, and then I took a sip of it and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I definitely can drink this." Tomato juice is so good, especially like when you're like kind of hoping for a snack that's like kind of salty but like is also a beverage and it's like kind of sour. Oh my god, it's so good. Dude, I wish I had brought some. No, V8 is not good at all. I don't like V8. But this tomato juice that Gary had is so good. I wish I brought back like a couple packs. They were so yummy. I really need to find like a good brand here in America because the tomato juice that she had was so yummy. Anyways, also, be aware that so a lot of the places we went to, like hot springs and stuff, we did not get stopped because some of the girls do have tattoos, but we did not get stopped. And I think the biggest reason for that is that we don't have these kind of tattoos. Like, I think we would get in trouble if we had like a gigantic dragon tattoo on our back or like an Oni tattoo because like they're all like Yakuza related, but because none of us had these tattoos, like none of us got stopped. So like if you're going to Japan and you have tattoos and they're like, you know, if it's like a Zelda tattoo or like a dinosaur or like a Pikachu, like, you know, stuff like that, you're probably going to be fine. You're probably fine. But if you had like a giant dragon tattoo, then you might have to like wear, you know, those like arm wraps. You might have to do that. Also, if you are a thirsty individual, right? Some of us are, some of us aren't. Some of us more than others. You will never get enough water at restaurants. Every time I went to a Japanese restaurant, they would give you like a tiny, tiny little cup of water. Most of it was ice, and then nothing else. You will be very dehydrated. So when I was at Giri's house, she gave me like a 10-gallon thing of water, and that's like where I got the majority of my water intake from. And just like going to the Konbini to get like endless amounts of water, or like just filling up a water bottle for the day. Because when you go to restaurants, like they don't really have like, sometimes they have like a pitcher of water, but like the pitcher is just a bigger cup. It's not even that much bigger than the cup they give you. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I guess people just aren't thirsty when they eat food. I don't know. Also, if you're big backed like me and sweat a lot, be warned. Everything and everywhere is heated. Okay? It barely dropped to like the 60s while I was in Japan, and the moment that it did, all the subways were heated. And it was already super hot and humid and muggy outside, and then as soon as we went into the train station, I was like, "Oh, it's over. It's so over." I brought a fan with me every day, but I was still sweating a ton. Like, it's so humid. And like I can handle heat, but I can't handle it when it's humid. Like something about the humidity just makes me, oh my god, I sweat buckets. It sucks so bad. But yeah, I'm lucky that I don't get musty. But if you get musty, I'm very sorry. You might have to pack extra deodorant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 60 degrees is warm, but that was like cold in Japan. And people are wearing, oh yeah, another thing, everyone wears jackets. Everyone wears coats and stuff, and people will like hide from the sun and hold umbrellas, and they'll like layer up a ton. And meanwhile, I'm like, I want to be nothing more than butt ass naked because of how hot it is. But I don't know. People just run really cold in Japan. Anyway, so here's the timeline of events. First, we went to Nagano as soon as we got to Japan, and then we went to the Jigokudani Park to see the snow monkeys. And here at the Jigokudani Park is a lot of naturally occurring hot springs, and a lot of the hot springs have a lot of natural minerals that are very healthy for you. Like if you have arthritis or like any other like underlying health conditions, it could be great for you. But just know that sulfur smells like rotten eggs, and it kind of smells like fart all the time. But I don't know. I kind of got used to it. It wasn't that bad. And then also the monkeys love to show you their balls. And this is where we ran into the final boss of Japan, Watanabe. Then afterwards, I went to Mount Fuji, and the others went to Kyoto. So if you guys want to hear what all the cool stuff that happened while the girlies were in Kyoto, you can go watch Tricky, Yuzu, Sho, Cinder. They all went to Kyoto together. And just as a recap, yeah, Gary booked our campsite in the wrong prefecture. We had to travel on. We traveled all the way there for 2 hours, standing on a train for no reason. We walked so much, but we finally got there. Oh yeah, and then in the middle of the night, when we're sleeping in our cabin, someone fucking farted, and I woke up from how bad the smell was. And I promise you, it wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but whoever it was, you need to see a doctor. Then, our last major thing that we went to a really cool visual and sensory museum. And we got to take our shoes off, and we were like treading in water, and there was like lights that were projecting like koi fish into the water. And we were just following them around. It was really cool. We were in this huge like electronic dome, and we were kind of just watching like flower petals fall all around us. And then we went to an actual garden center or greenhouse, and there were tons of flowers. We took lots of cute pictures. Yeah, I really wish that they had something stronger than CBD in Japan, because that place was so cool and would have been so awesome if I was not sober. But yeah, then I streamed with Rob CD. Last time I went to Japan, we streamed together, and it was a ton of fun, and so we wanted to kick it back and do it again. The entire time I did that stream with Rob, I had no idea what my schedule was, because, you know, I don't live in Japan. I don't really know what all the cool stuff to do is. And I just asked Rob, like, can you just make up my schedule for us? And so he did. So the first thing he does, right after I told everyone, like, not to be too weird about the stream.
And why was it Jiri?
I think it was Geary too. She ate the most meat. It was definitely Geary. Thank you so much for 34 months, Evil Crash. So yeah, right after I said, I was like, hey guys, just so you know, like, this is a safe for work stream. I really don't want to see any like super weird clips like coming out of this stream. I'm just like kind of a little uncomfortable about stuff like that. I really appreciate it if people took that to heart. And yeah, the first thing he does is take me to a Tenga shop, and I was like, well, I tried. And yeah, so that was really fun. And then afterwards, we went to Harajuku. We went to all the weird shops. We went to a dog cafe, which was really cute. We watched a corgi take a shit. And then a bunch of cute foreign girls like gave me some extra dog treats. And I was feeding this dachshund and teaching it how to sit. And then the moment I looked away, he stole all my treats. So that was really fun, getting bullied by literal dogs. That was fun. Then I went to, what else? I went to a lot of cool places in Harajuku. We went to an anime figurine shop. We went to see like cute little knickknacks and stuff. And then we ended off the night with a surprise. Rob had scheduled me for an ear cleaning stream. And he thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever. And then the entire, all like 5K of you motherfuckers had to see all the wax in my ear. Yep. All those years, Chad, all 4 years of you asking me to show hole, I finally did. Except you didn't specify which hole, and so I showed you my fucking ear canal. And he was way too enthusiastic about cleaning ears. He was like, man, I can't wait for my turn. It's gonna feel so good. I was like, oh my god, this man is so elderly. I can't. The way that's like the most exciting thing that's happened to him in the past like 2 months. He was like, man, that looks so relaxing. I can't wait for my turn. I'm like, okay, chill out, man. Did you hear colors after that? Dude, yeah. Like I feel like after I got my ears cleaned, I could feel the breeze traveling from one ear and out the other. Like, genuinely. Also, like, it was a very beautiful Japanese man cleaning my ears, too. I was really fucking embarrassed. Like, I looked at him and I was like, I fucking hate you, Rob. I fucking hate you. Yeah, he was so pretty. I was like, well, this 6'3" beautiful Japanese man that could probably be a host. Thank you, Rob. Thank you very much. Yep. Thank you, Rob. Why? Literally, why? Anyways, and then me and everybody else, we went to, okay, so this is so funny. There's a part 2 to this story. We went to I think it was Shibuya or Shinjuku. Okay, I don't know. But we went drinking together. We were just like bar hopping, and we went to this really, really cool bar that had these dart machines, these darts that also were connected to a screen that was a video game. So depending on where you aimed the darts, like, you would get points. There was also a fishing game. So depending on where you aimed the darts, there would be like little fish swimming, and if you aimed it just right, you could fish up something, and then you could like change the power level or like how far you cast your reel. And I won. I caught a fucking swordfish. and the entire night, all the guys kept trying to beat my high level. They couldn't, because I fucking won. I hit the top score. It was very, very funny. It was IRL web fishing. It was so funny. Red was so fucking pissed off. He was like, what the fuck? Yeah, because like the darts were also like not calibrated super well. Well, maybe the screen was damaged or something, but like he could not aim it at all. It was so funny. Anytime he aimed it perfectly right, the screen would register it as the opposite side. So like he would throw it in one end, and then it would register on the opposite side where there was no fish, and he would catch nothing. And it was so fucking funny how mad he was. Anyways, I had a lot of shots when I was there. Me and Numi played air hockey against Onibro, and he farted, and it stank really bad. But I had to keep going. But the fumes were so nauseating that me and Numi could not hit a single shot at all. We got like maybe 3 cups, and then we lost to Onibro because he literally he droned us with biochemical weapons. Even his farts are atomic. I fucking can't, dude. It smelled so bad. Goodbye. So his strategy worked then, yeah. Oh yeah, and there was like a giant jug of alcohol. Like it was like a highball or something. But every time you missed a shot, you had to take a shot from that jug of highball. And yeah, that was a very fun night. The next morning, not so fun, but a very fun night nonetheless. And then to end our Japan trip, we had group karaoke with a bunch of friends. It was super duper awesome. I ran into Yoshi, Momo, Twin, Annie, Karen. It was super duper fun. And so I was there with Gary and Onibro and Girl DM and Cinder and Tricky and Yuzu and Numi, and Red and Onibro. It was so much fun. And it was the coolest karaoke bar I ever gone to too. It was like I think it was called like Rainbow Karaoke or something. But they had like live instruments that you could play too if you wanted to like actually like just perform like a band. Do not let me play the drums. I am so bad at the drums. But I was there, and we listened to everybody kill it at karaoke. Annie has literally one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard in my life. Me and Momo and Yoclash did a bunch of duets together. Twinny and Gary did a really awesome duet of God damn it, what's that song again? I can't remember. It was so good. It's like an old Vocaloid song. And then Karen sang a bunch of I can't remember what she sang. It was an Eminem song, and she was like, oh my gosh, she was like rapping at like 200 miles an hour. I was like, how do you not like choke on your own spit or like stutter? It was crazy. It was just crazy. I was like, did she even breathe? throughout that whole song. I don't know. It was so good. And then we were singing Airplanes from Haley from Paramore and B.O.B. It was so funny. Karen was rapping and then I was singing as Haley, and we were sitting back to back in a chair, and you know, like we recreated that stupid ass picture of what's her face from My Little Pony and what's his face from The Average Show. You know what I mean? Twilight and Mordecai. Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, I was Twilight. No. I was Mordecai and she was Twilight, I think. Wait, let me look it up. Twilight, Mordecai. No. Karen was Mordecai and I was Twilight because I was looking up at the sky. Yep. Literally. It was so funny. Oh my god. Just an all-around great time. Great trip. Into the night sky. Do you think that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Yeah, man. I could use a wish right now. Oh my god, it was so funny. I can't. Helios, thank you so much for the tier 2. Mayhem, thank you so much. Dark Nero Infinity, thank you so much for the 8 months. Epic Side, thank you so much for all the bits. Thank you. Hyridian, thank you so much for the 11 months. AK Champ, thank you so much for the Prime. Maki Mod, thank you so much for the bits. Hodo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Wickedness, thank you so much for the bits. Seaweed Fog, thank you so much for the 1 year. Happy 1 year. Isotopian, thank you so much for the bits. Simple Minded, thank you so much for the bits. Barnalicus, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you. Shadow, thank you so much for the bits. And Wealth, thank you so much for the almost 2 years. Thank you. Uppies. Okay. You give me uppies? Iron Fist, thank you so much for the bits. Fearless, thank you so much for the 4 months. Spun Out, thank you so much for the bits. Yo Phase Games, thank you so much for the bits. Mr. Bot, thank you so much for the 3 months. Shion, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And Gearless Joe, thank you so much for the 19 months. Happy 1 year and a half. Anyways. Yep, that was my Japan trip. Thanks for listening. And then immediately after the Japan trip, I went to get surgery, and now I'm dead. But yeah. Also, update. I am going. You guys will be seeing my offline stuff with Juniper soon. It took everyone can blame Domo because he took forever to upload them and sort all the videos out. Because he's a flop. Yep, Domo is a flop. Everyone repeat after me. Domo is a flop! It's okay. I know he's busy and traveling and recording for a bunch of other people, but he's a flop! Anyways, that's why it took so long, but we finally have all the videos and all the shit we need to do for it, and you guys should see stuff coming up in the next few coming weeks, hopefully. But thank you, everybody, for being patient. I'm also working on my Korea vlog. And my Japan vlog right now, so we're gonna have a lot of really cool offline content throughout the holidays, so that you guys have something to binge while your aunt or uncle are making fun of you for not having a life and not having your life together in front of the dinner table in Thanksgiving or Christmas. You guys can put in your AirPods and listen to me, who is funnier and cooler and doesn't care that you don't have your shit figured out, because I care and support you no matter what part of your life you're at. Yippee! Anyways, so I'm gonna switch over and we're gonna play some Nikke because I'm addicted to this game. I am not afraid to admit that. I am going to be playing more of the Cinderella event because I have a problem and I want to see this woman stop crying. I would really appreciate it if this beautiful woman could stop crying.
Don't worry, Bao. We don't care that you don't have your shit figured out. Okay.
What? I was talking about you, not me. What are you talking about? What is, bro? Bruh. You're done. No, don't point and laugh at me. I'm fine. Oh man, there's another update. Oh no, it's a really short one. We're good, we're good. It's a short update. Is the music okay? Is it loud enough? Oh, you know, I'm a set game. Set game Nikkei. And then I'm also going to change the Twitch title. But thank you everybody for coming and to listen to me yap about my cursed adventures. New Cinderella update Nikkei. I don't know. I feel like I didn't really talk a whole ton about TwitchCon, but I feel like not a ton happened. I was just working the whole time. And then I did the Phillian stream, and that was literally it. All I had was meetings, work, hung out with mods for a day. Oh, we went to the zoo. Me and the mods went to the zoo. That was pretty fun. I took everyone to the zoo, and we were just watching animals. Literally every time we approached an animal would take a shit. It was... I don't even know, dude. We went to the San Diego Zoo. Anyways. What now? Ooh, I got stuff. Maintenance. Yay! We got stuff. I'm gonna check my messages. Sometimes I get, like, stuck. The Tetra Connect program? I have no clue. Battle for the video. What? Why is everyone laughing? What did I miss?
Forward.
Wow, your model is so cute. Oh, thank you so much.
Are you sending me there?
Tara's clip from the zoo was hilarious. Oh, the one where the monkey was
Thanks
jorking
for the
it.
yapping. We appreciated the stories, Behemoth Headpat. It's fun to hear what you do.
Aw, thank you, White Wolfie. I'm glad everybody had fun listening to me yap. I tried my best to include all the funny stuff that happened. That was very, very funny. I think all the girls' favorite part of the Japan trip is probably when I was naked in front of them. And then Numi was probably gonna say, oh, so like the whole trip? Which is not true, okay? I was only naked behind closed doors with them. Going to the onsen together with your friends is like a really healing time. You're vulnerable, your butthole is out, like, it's just peak bonding time. And I just love bonding with my girls.
Call me my audience. Let me check the mirror for a moment.
Well, it's about that time. Where are your clothes at? Guys, it's funny. I was just doing it for a bit.
Some dirt on my face.
I don't just show hole to just anyone, Chad. I show hole because I truly care deeply about this individual.
Are you sending me there?
It's truly the rite of passage.
Beautiful sun.
If I show you hole, it means I really, really love you.
All sorted.
A 2-week-long bit. Care wholeheartedly. Wait, that's so funny. I do care about you wholeheartedly. Interesting sign of affection. I don't know, I'm just different than the other girls.
Please never care deeply about Chuck. Keep that thing in her pants.
What thing in my pants? I don't have anything in my pants. I'm a girl. Wait, what am I doing? What did I do? Did I do it? I don't understand. Did I do it? Is this sponsored? No, I'm just playing it because of my own mental illness. What? Why can't they use my video? The battle went too well and they won. What? What? They want a Nikke to perish. The hell? They want a Nikke snuff film? What's wrong with them? Aren't you supposed to play some gacha with a male furry character? Oh, you talking about ZZZ? Well, first I need to figure out what happens to Cinderella. Ooh, hell yeah, me too. My mental illness is Genshin games have been running over 24 hours now. Dude, I have not touched Genshin in like 10 years.
Are you sending me there?
Val, make sure to collect your mat from the outpost. Oh, okay. Can you remind me after I finish this quest? Thank you. Brown, brown, brown. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. You chose the boss, not the quest? Oh, I thought I did. Oh, well, I'll just cook everyone on this map. Genshin is a 9 to 5? Oh, fuck no. I am not playing that dialogue simulator.
You had fun this Ajusana.
Thank you, Phantom.
Don't
Happy
worry,
26
chat is more than
months.
fine seeing nothing more than the dent Bamodic and Bamodic.
Okay. Alright. Why? I'm more than my dent. I tried playing Genshin. I'm sorry to hear that, Polly. Aster, happy 5 months. Gigarade. And every waypoint I took started a cutscene. Dude, fuck no.
So what? Commander. Fine.
If I have to experience 5 minutes of dialogue, I will not make it. Military plans outlining an attack on the Ark. You would never do such a thing.
Master.
We're getting framed.
Understood.
Why are we getting framed? Bouquet. Hot picks. Isn't this my side quest?
I will go slowly.
You just tap fast and you can skip all. I'm not skipping the dialogue. I'm reading it. I'm reading it. Wait, where's the hole?
Come on, let's go.
Is it this thing? Aw, yes, dude. I'm a genius.
Are you sending me there?
I got it. I got a hidden reward. Now I'm gonna clap these USB drives.
Shall we roll the dice?
Come on, let's go.
When your little guys turn orange, it means there was a collectible nearby. Oh!
Trust me.
I don't know, I just find it randomly.
All sorted. Oh no. I was just
Oh no! Red Hood's all up in my face. That's crazy. I'm so focused on this gameplay.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
My good god.
Sorry to break the news, but let's keep the momentum going.
Brr. Gun go brr. Gun go brr.
Did you see
Yay!
that?
Oh my god, she's so hot.
Comrades
I feel like Red Hood is probably my favorite design. Red Hood and Cinderella.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Pew pew pew.
You can leave this to me. Trust me.
Okay. Clearing them all out.
Develop something like an infinite magazine.
Oh, Nora is really hot too. I mean, really is a very beefy character to play early game. Nihilister? I don't think I've rolled for her. I don't think so. Have I, chat? No, I don't think so.
I'm a bit blistered. How do you reload again? I need to protect Block no matter what happens.
Yay! Wait till you get to the students. They work well together. The students? Is that like a character set?
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
Alistair's later in the story, but you can see her in the list of characters. Ah.
Let's go make ourselves
I don't
some
know.
luck.
Red Hood's the best, just her personality and ability. Cinderella, I like that she's able to rapid mission indie inside of instead of waiting to fire the missile. Yeah, I agree too. The way she plays is like it's very satisfying.
I just have to shoot?
Burr. Bingo burr. Bouncy? Yeah, bouncy. Uh-huh. There's a lot of things bouncing right now. The bullets. The bullets. I need more bullets. Wait, this game is literally that TikTok. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. It's literally that TikTok. I can't. Dude, someone needs to edit that TikTok with like the Nikkei UI. I literally I would cry. Bigger weapon. Need bigger weapon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bigger weapon. I can't. Thank you for the protein, sir. Bigger weapon. God, I'm crying. I'll never unthink that now, dude. I need to tweet that. This is literally Nikkei. What's the point? You think he was lying about being a sovereign as well? Yes, we're getting framed. And we're getting the boot. For no reason. Well, that's a side quest anyway. Treasure hunter. Yay. This guy's a liar. Embarrassing. We finished all these, didn't we? Yeah. I like finishing commissions. Skip, click reward, skip. Waifus, skip. I can't help it.
Let's go make
That's just how I
ourselves
play.
some
I have ADHD. Good night, fellow skeleton. Thanks for the story about the bathroom incident. No problem. Yeah. Sometimes the biggest wars we fight in our lives are done in our toilets. And that's okay. You know?
Firecrackers incoming.
Can you summarize what they said in the story? Your mom. So, Rack, thank you so very much for the 14 months. Lurking. Basically, we got a bunch of texts from Suiren, and she said, "Yep, you signed this shit." And then we're like, "No, we didn't." And then she was like, "Yes, you did." And I was like, "I would never sign this shit. It's to harm Nikkeis." And she's like, "Well, your signature's on it." And we're like, "Nah." Is that Cinderella? Yeah, I have Cinderella. Oh, are you talking about the Cinderella story? Okay, so basically, in the Cinderella story, you're in a group of... You're like a bunch of Nikes that are part of a model series called the Grimm's Models, okay? And your creator, Abe, is also a Nikkei. She's a mass-produced one, but she's super intelligent, and she made all these models, along with Red Shoes, who's also a Nikkei. And you guys have been waiting for a really, really long time to be able to go into battle. But every time, Abe tries to approach higher-ups to try and put you guys out in battle, because the more battle you fight, the more upgrades you'll get. They just keep putting it off. And then finally, after a long-ass time, Cinderella gets picked to join the goddesses of victory for a mission. And right after Abe and Red Shoes upgrade Cinderella, she literally gets corrupted. And for the next 2 months, she goes on a rampage, killing, destroying, doing horrible things. And now she's not known as Cinderella, she's known as Anichiro. And the military is going to try and destroy her. And now all the Grimm's models also got destroyed by Anichiro. And in that time, Abe was able to put them all back together. But, you know, just barely, because they got fucked up. And, well, I think Red Shoes was kind of doubting Abe as to why, like, they were hiding in this, like, cave. Well, it wasn't a cave. It was just, like, it was just the aftermath of what her laboratory looks like now after Anichiro destroyed it. But Red Shoes is an idiot and fixed the comm system, which Abe destroyed on purpose because the military wanted to confiscate all the rest of the girls, the rest of the Nikkeis, so that they could scan them to make sure that they weren't corrupted. But the only way to do it, per what Cinderella said when she read the files, was that, you know, it's a super invasive procedure, and a bunch of Nikkeis die during the procedure because they have to open up their brains and shit to see if they're gonna be corrupted or not. So, in a sense, they're not just checking them to be if they're corrupted. I think they're also just going to get rid of them. And so they knock out everybody. They flee the scene, and the next plan is to try and confront Cinderella and try to fix her by beating her up, and hopefully, like, it'll snap her back to reality. It doesn't work. They get their shit kicked in, and now Cinderella is making a deal with some higher entity inside her mind. That's what's forcing her to kill the goddesses and to protect the queen, aka the raptures. And Cinderella has conceded, and that's the last thing we know that happened. Who said I don't read? Who said I don't read? Who? I'll fuck you up! I'll fuck you up!
Shall we roll the dice? Are you sending me there?
Surprisingly accurate. Surprisingly? Man, fuck y'all. Don't ever tell me to summarize ever again. Huh. That's the last time I'll read lore. Yeah, but what color are Red Hood eyes? Probably red. Fuck, they're yellow. Okay. Those are minute details. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That was crazy. The burst is super cool. Anytime now. Anytime now. You guys got this. Holy shit! Oh! Damn. How long is this? Okay, there we go.
Did you see that? I'm
Oh, I
strong,
saw that.
but my comrades are stronger.
Bao not realizing she got one guide to leave the close-up of the bunny girl on screen longer in order to summarize the lore. I still got no idea what you were yapping about, Lil Brokek.
Banned. A glass bottle? There's more parts to the treasure hunter thing. New subquest. There's so many side quests! Not as many as Genshin, though. Genshin is just hell on earth. I'm gonna go back to the outposts now. Woohoo! So many. Command center. Free collection. Oh, it's all the scenes and quests so we can remember. There's all the BGM and stuff. Oh, I can advise. Prince, do you not like me calling you that? A niece also often regards it with a peculiar gaze. How would you feel if I called you Princess? I prefer if you simply call me by my name. It feels a bit unusual to be called Princess. Hold on, is this how you felt whenever I call you Prince? Perhaps I should change the way in which I address you then?
I now know what it feels like to be rapturously beautiful.
Rapturously beautiful. I'm advising Red Hood. Tell me something. Do you ask a different Nikkei out every day? Not necessarily. So how do you decide who you go with? I can't tell you the details. Oh, sounds awfully suspicious to me. I think you just pick whatever Nikkei you're jonesying after and ask them out. That way you can satisfy your base desires and have your way with them, am I right? Red Hood teases me for quite some time with a rakish grin on her face.
Come here. Let's listen to music. We can
Aw.
split the earbuds.
You got me. I always get so nervous before I go on stage. It's debilitating. How can I ever get over it? Think of me. I don't think I can. That'll only make me more nervous. I chat with Nora about how to deal with stage fright.
Love is precious to me, but so are you. Do you feel the same way?
Yes. I'm gonna dive in those milkers and I'm gonna drown in them. Clean. Manson. Oh, I already did that. Tactics Academy? What's this? Can I change the student? Does it have to be this person? No? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Elevator ghost story? What's this? It's much more spacious than I imagined. I mean, this elevator. Yes, it's because it's more like a cargo elevator. It looks like it's still in testing phase. There are only the 4 of us. It's already overweight. Do you want to lose some weight? Me? Samantha, are you okay? I'm fine. It's okay to test run, but isn't it a little dangerous? It's clearly malfunctioning now. I think it's fine. The overweight indicator is just on for no reason. That's exactly how accidents happen. Speaking of accidents, I remember something. Do you know about the elevator accident that happened in the Ark 30 years ago? Ah, that accident. Don't remind me. Every time I think of that, it makes me... Makes you what? It makes you blue? Not really. Just a little sad. Me too. What happened? 3 years ago, more like 200 Nikkeis took the elevator and went to the surface. At that time, the Ark was struggling because of the ongoing war against the Raptors. The situation got worse and worse each day. Then, people of the Ark blamed the Nikkeis because they couldn't defeat the Raptors in battle. Nikkeis were treated like trash in the Ark and were given almost no rights to anything. Given what was happening, a mass-produced model XCX Nikkei took the lead and rallied many Nikkeis together. They decided to leave the Ark and go to the surface. They didn't do anything bad to the Ark and its people. Their only desire was to find a new home on the surface. However, the central government saw it as Nikkeis defecting and forced the elevator to fall. From a 4-kilometer height, the elevator dropped and headed directly towards the Ark. If the elevator hit, it would have spelled disaster to the Ark. The 200 Nikkeis in the elevator decided to self-destruct. To protect the Ark from the deadly smash, the elevator just exploded in midair. The Ark only suffered minor damage. But those Nikkeis, who wanted to go to the surface to run away from human oppression, were sentenced to their deaths. Even in their final moments, they did all they could to protect people. I think that is the noblest thing in the world. The incident was later referred to as the Goddess Fall. Enforcement of Nikkei rights in the Ark began improving after that. There's still a long way to go, though. Thanks to them, we can live the life we live now. We should really be grateful. How do you feel about all of this? I feel sad about everything. Do you know what happened after? What happened after? The elevator became a common topic in politics after being repaired. After all, it symbolized the personal rights of Nikkeis. But according to rumors, a lot of accidents have happened after the repairs. It has never run normally ever since. Like, some kind of curse? Who knows? Oh, on that note, the model number of this elevator is GQWRA01249. Why do you even memorize these things? Anise, look over there. GQWRA01249. Neon, is that you? No. Are you a ghost? Take it easy. I have confirmed your thoughts, as well as your commander's thoughts. Don't worry. As long as you remember us, as long as you still believe that we are noble, as long as you still feel sad when you think about us, this elevator will never go wrong. The 200 Nikkeis will protect you. The elevator stops. The door opens. Come on, why did you turn the elevator on without me? You forgot about me. Anise, what are you doing? Happy, do you know what's wrong with her? Anise, are you okay? I'm fine. Are you scared? No, I'm just feeling thankful that we have somewhere to go after we die. Oh god. The outpost is haunted! Okay, well, that was really scary, actually.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me. Commencing operation. Dispatching now.
There's an encounter. This is the commander's room. Its resting place belongs only to me. It does feel a little privileged, but it is a luxury, you see. Let me sleep for now. I lie down on the bed gently. It's so comfortable. Suddenly, I'm almost falling into a dream. Master? What's up? Neon opens the door and walks in. She's completely covered in filth. Master, how do I look? I wouldn't even dare to look. Right? There was no water in the bathroom in our dorm, so I tried to fix the pipes and ended up like this. I also wasn't able to fix anything. We still have no water, so I came here to take a bath. I'm sure your bathroom water's just fine. I see. Thanks a lot, Master. Ah, this feels so good. Thanks for letting me use your bathroom. I'm going back. Go ahead. Okay, have a good rest, Master. Neon bows and leaves. The room is quiet again. So bedtime again. Commander! Ugh. It's unfair. It can't only be Neon who gets to borrow your bathroom. I want to use it too. Bathroom. Okay, just use it. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, hot water. La 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 la. Nikke saying hello to you. Nikke, Nikke, ni. Swoosh. Nikke. Bruh. Niece's noisy bath lasts for an hour. Ah, feels so good. Commander, do you have anything to drink? You can check the refrigerator. Oh, is that my soda? Is that soda? My. You've got good stuff in there. That's so nice of you, Commander. You're so cool. Gulp, gulp, gulp. So nice. Can I come again next time? Yes. Thanks. Sleep tight, Commander. Niece leaves. It's quiet again. Finally, I can sleep. Knock, knock. Commander, I'm coming in. Sorry to bother you. Just use it. Huh? You can use my bathroom. Thanks for your concern, but now's not the time. We have 30 minutes until the start of operation. Please get ready and come downstairs ASAP. See you. Rafi leaves the room. Let me take a bath first. All the hot water has been used up. No! Life as a commander. I wonder why it says that there's, like, stuff. Rapunzel. Ooh. Wait. What's going on? It's because you keep talking. Patooey! Patooey! Commander, are you okay? I'm Patooey! Patooey! What's going on here? I wasn't told there would be a sandstorm. This rude sandstorm. The rude sandstorm. The rude sandstorm? Okay, I'm sorry. The winds are picking up. Hold on to anything you can find. Ah! Feels like I'm gonna get blown away. What? You're not making any sense. Commander, grab my hand. Huh? Commander? What happened? My body aches all over. The insides of my mouth is bone dry thanks to the sand. But I no longer feel the force of the assaulting winds. It's as if I'm being moved elsewhere, somewhere safe. Phew. I feel a warm breath on my face. It's familiar, but I can't quite place it. As it draws nearer, the breathing becomes more ragged. What's happening? Huh? You're awake? Ew, that was close. I was worried you might not wake up. What were you about to do to me? Well, you were unconscious, so I thought I'd give you a kiss, or give you mouth to mouth. Resuscitate. Yesenia VO, thank you so much for the raid. Hello everybody. I hope everyone had a lovely stream. Hi, I'm Bao. I'm playing Nikke right now. Hello. Hope everyone had a good stream. Hello. Thank you. Did you pray today? I'm about to, right after meeting this lovely goddess. What are you looking at me like that for? You don't want me to keep going, do you? Well, I never. But I am a Nikke after all. I cannot disobey the commander's orders. Fine then. Do your worst. Have your way with me. But I won't give in without a... What's going on? She's a gooner! She's literally darkness. Oh my god, she's darkness from Konosuba. Thank you for saving me. I should be the one thanking you, giving me the opportunity to look at this gorgeous face. Well, no, I mean... Think nothing of it. Where are we? Inside a building. I was passing by and happened to notice you, so I dragged you inside here. Did you see any of the others? No, you're the only one I found. So you weren't alone? No. Well, communications have been disrupted due to the high concentrations of alpha particles. If we want to contact them, we'll have to get to a radio tower. There's one nearby. Would you like me to take you there? Don't you have your own mission to take care of? Sure, but I can't just leave your teammates behind. So let's get moving. Voila! The radio tower. Told you it'd be quick. And you didn't even need an operator. Very impressive. Well, we've lived our entire lives up on the surface, after all. I know this terrain like the back of my hand. Not as well as some other people, though. Come on, you should contact your team. I take the combi link from my phone and connect it to the control unit. Wow, I didn't expect you to be so familiar with this kind of facility. Someone as skilled as you must have the pick of the litter when it comes to Nikke's. Wait. Got through. Commander, do you copy? Yes, you got through. I'm glad you're okay. How is everyone? We're all fine. Are you alone? I came across Rapunzel. Oh, you're with members of Pilgrim? Where are your coordinates? We'll be there soon. This place won't make a good rendezvous. It's crawling with raptors. I'll find someplace safer to meet up. Would you lend me your phone? It'll be easier if I just tell them myself. I hand Rapunzel my phone. Tell me your coordinates. Roger. It's a bit of a hike. 2 to 3 days, I imagine. Can we trust the Pilgrims to look after you in the meantime? Absolutely. Excellent. We'll set off right away. Hey, how's everyone's underwear holding up? Just making sure. Huh? I need you to provide visual confirmation. What did she mean by that? Sorry, it just slipped. Roger, we'll get on that. No need. Commander, is everything okay over there? Yes, everything's fine. All right. See you at the rendezvous. Could you please escort me to the rendezvous? Of course. She's a gooner! I love her. Oh, I only have 1 out of 5. Am I walking too fast for you? A bit, but I can still keep up. Wow, really? I'm impressed. I've been walking fast on purpose. Don't worry, it's not because I want you to pass out so I can take advantage of you. Jesus Christ, she's a gooner! I just want to find a campsite before sunset, so try and keep up. Dude, she's... I can't. Sex pest Rapunzel, I love her. I'll try and endure it as long as I can. Will you? What if you can't? What if I give in to your desires? No, it can't be. Your eyes gleam as you draw closer and closer, panting. I'm powerless to resist. Very well then, take me. Yes, just like that. How much longer do we have? Until you succumb to temptation? If it's what you want, you can do it anytime. Until we get to the campsite. Oh, about a few hours. We'd better pick up the pace. Okay. Very well, let's keep moving. 3 hours later. I can't! How are you holding up? I'm a little thirsty. Yeah? Rapunzel looks around. Let me see. Yes, there it is. Hold on. Rapunzel walks into a building off in the distance. After a while, she returns with a glass of water. This is for you. Where'd you get this? Some of these buildings still have running tap water. I've memorized which is which. All I can scrounge up was 1 glass. It may not be the cleanest, but it should be enough to wet your whistle. Well, bottoms up. What about you? If all people should know, Nikke's don't necessarily have to drink anything. Go ahead, don't worry about me. Gulp! It's nice and cool. My thirst is quenched and I feel incredibly refreshed. Feeling better? I hand Rapunzel the rest of the water. It's okay, you can finish. I've had enough. Thanks. Indoors 2 hours later. Okay, let's pitch a tent here. You okay? I need some rest. Shh, you think I'll fall for that old trick? You're just feigning exhaustion so you can cozy up next to me. Then you'll give my hand a squeeze and stare deep into my eyes. And then you'll make your move. Oh yes, don't stop! There's something I can't figure out. What's that? You're guaranteed to encounter raptors within an hour of being up on the surface, but we haven't run into a single one on the way here. So, you noticed. Rapunzel touches her hair. It sinks to my hair. Every strand of my hair is a jammer that disrupts communication. A single strand is weak, but when they come together, they work highly efficiently. That's why we didn't run into any of our raptor friends. We don't need to set up any decoys around the campsite either. What do you think? Pretty convenient, right? Very impressive. I can't sleep safe and sound tonight. Well, time to hit the hay. I lie on my back, but I can't fall asleep. Maybe I'm just too exhausted? Can't sleep? What am I to do with you? I suppose there are ways I could make you more comfortable. I'll help you with that. It's alright, really. How about I read to you then? I've been reading a book lately. It's about the first raptor invasion. Go ahead. Okay. One day, the sky filled with red dots. All was crimson red, as far as the eye could see. That's when I realized that each one of those red dots was an eye. I was beside myself. Something inside me told me the fact. The human race was doomed. We were completely unprepared. In an instant, everything was taken away from us in the sudden attack. I felt hopeless. There was nothing I could do. In desperation, I looked to the love of my life and uttered what would most certainly be the last sentence I would say to her. Let's get it on one last time. What do you say? This story seems to be veering off in a weird direction. You think so? Maybe it's because I wrote the last part. But this is where it starts getting good. Actually, I feel pretty sleepy now. Oh, you do? I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow then. Sounds good. After I clear my head, I realize just how exhausted I am. I'm confident I'll fall asleep in no time. Forgive me. I hear Rapunzel whispering softly. I squint in the direction. She is kneeling in prayer. Please, forgive me. It seems she's making a confession. Please forgive me for my sick and twisted fantasies about Believer. All those thoughts about and putting it all the way up to I just can't help myself. I'm afraid that I won't be able to restrain myself and all these fantasies. Every time I see their face when they're asleep, it's as if they're just waiting to be defiled. Yes, that's it, more and more. Better be careful not to actually fall asleep. Bruh! The next day, how did you sleep? Great. Thanks. That's nice. I stayed up all night to make sure we were safe. You did? I really appreciate that. Alright then, let's make our way to the rendezvous. Huh? Can we stop somewhere along the way? Is it important? Yes, I can sense it. Death is in the air. Oh. Kinda wanna go through all of these. Rapunzel continues onward, not uttering a word. Are you okay? Yep. She begins to walk faster and faster until we were nearly jogging. After a while, we can pick up the strong choking smell of gunpowder in the air. Is there a fight? It's just as I thought. So there was. Yes, there was a fight. Just utter devastation. Broken items lay scattered on the cracked floor, along with totaled raptures. There are many Nikes who have been slain. Please, can you check if there are any sisters still alive? I'm on it. Rapunzel and I check the Nikes on the floor one by one. 10 minutes later. None. Could you wait just a moment? Rapunzel kneels in front of the fallen Nikes. She places her hand upon one of their heads. How unimaginable your pain must have been. Your suffering is at an end. It's all over now. I am here with you. May you rest in peace. Golden particles arise from the heads of the fallen Nike. They float in the air for a while and disappear into Rapunzel's rosary. What were those particles? Believer, could you please help lay my sisters to rest? What do you need me to do? Regardless of their appearance, do not avert your gaze. Take them and make it so that they can lie with dignity. Then, pay tribute to them. You may leave the rest to me. I understand. Thank you. I begin to do what I was told. The faces of the fallen Nikes tell a story of those who fought until the very end. After putting their bodies in a more dignified position, I pay tribute to them. Many thanks to all of you. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Rapunzel kneels beside the Nike. While reciting a prayer, she guides to open the golden particles to the rosary. She recites a prayer for each of them, leaving no one out. At last she stands up. It's getting late. How about setting up tent here tonight? All I can hear is a crackling campfire. A pensive Rapunzel seems lost in her thoughts. Rapunzel, yes? I know today was difficult for you. Yes. I'm sorry for my impudence. Could you do me a favor? It's perfectly normal request. You don't have to give me that look. Oh, Sayuri, thank you so very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hello, everybody. I'm Bobber, or Bao. We're playing Nike right now. What's up? I hope everyone had a lovely stream. What is it? Can we make another stop before heading to the rendezvous point? I'll protect you along the way, of course, so you mustn't worry about that, even if it costs me my life. What for? The hometown of one of my sisters is not far away. When she was still a human, that is. Huh? You've seen the golden particles flying into my rosary? Those are nymphs of my sisters. became the nymph of my sisters, who have embraced the eternal rest within my rosary. Within that nymph, I can glimpse into the deepest recesses of their memories. But the reason you roam to the surface is to lay my sisters who have perished all alone on the surface, to offer them as much consolation as I can. That's very kind of you. I'm only sorry that there is not more I can do for them. You might be wondering, why is it so urgent that I visit my sister's hometown? If I do not do so at once, I will forget. What? Believer, my memories are chained to the past. What is that? Except for the past year, I can only recall what has happened long, long ago. There are a few Nikkes, including myself, who have unique brain structures. For every new memory we create, a previous one is lost. Our total memory capacity is limited, and it will continue to decrease as our brain ages. As you know, some of us witnessed the first rapture invasion. Time has taken a toll on us. We are continuously creating new memories. When our brain gets to the breaking point, to avoid a memory overload, we will automatically experience the so-called mind switch. I thought the mind switch was brought on by emotional shock. For most, yes, but not for me. Perhaps there are some abnormalities, and then I am unsure of the details. Have you ever experienced a mind switch? No, never. To prevent my memory from overloading, I only retain parts of my memories and delete the rest. As a result, I can only remember events that occurred during the prior year. Tomorrow, I'll forget everything that happened 1 year ago. So I must not delay in laying my sisters to rest. If I do not seize the opportunity when the memory is still fresh in my mind, I am certain to forget it in time. I see. Let's put them to rest. Thank you for understanding. You truly are exceptional. Every time I look at you, I feel at ease, and the sense of peace washes over me. I cannot fully describe it. It feels as if I miss the old days. Did we ever meet in the past? I don't think so. It can't be. We must have. You knew very full well that I would forget everything a year later. So you forced me to succumb to your will. My mind may have forgotten, but my body tells me otherwise loud and clear. How else would I have had the sense of nostalgia? You beast. How could you do such a vile thing to me? That's it. Right there. Okay. Other than the past year, you said you also have memories of the distant past? Yes, I remember that which was recent. And I also remember events from long, long ago. Nothing in between. However, time stops for no man or Nikke, and the gap between those 2 points in time is widening. I'd love to listen to your stories about what happened during the first Raptor invasion. I'm sure they just bore you to tears. Please, if you insist. It's a peaceful day as usual. Then hordes of raptors plummeted from the sky. They were completely alien to us at the time. We had no way of communicating with them. Shadow, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you. It seemed their entire purpose was to eradicate mankind. Their sole aim was to wipe our entire civilization off the map. Even the most powerful military forces were powerless against them. Excuse me. Thus, we were doomed to suffer. Several years later, campaigns were launched all over the world in search of suitors. These so-called suitors would fight against the raptors. They were deemed to be mankind's last hope. In the end, I was one of the several individuals selected to be a suitor. Not long after, we were reborn as Nikkes. We started to fight back against the raptors that had driven mankind to the brink of extinction. We were referred to as goddesses. It all seemed a bit childish when you think about it. Who were your teammates? Snow White, Scarlet, Dorothy, Red Hood, and Lilith. Despite all the pain and misery we endured, we were happy together. We trusted each other. We all shared the same sense of purpose. Yes, whenever I look back on those days, I miss them terribly. Do you have a leader? Yes, Lilith. She was like a big sister to us all. She'd always ride us hard, and she was tough as nails. Even Scarlet, who was gung-ho about fighting, was no match for her. Snow White always followed Lilith around, calling her all sorts of nicknames. Snow White? Yep, didn't expect that, did you? Sure didn't. That's the greatest thing about reminiscing. It lets you see things from a different angle. Also, our commander. Yes, he was the very first commander, one of your predecessors. He was amazing. Sometimes he was kind and sometimes he was firm and decisive. He could be completely genuine, but was real cut up at times. It was as if he was a grown man and a small child living inside of him at the same time. Sometimes he acted like a weirdo, but sometimes he was rather sophisticated. More importantly, he treated us all like humans and equals. Just like a certain someone else I know. He sounds like a nice person. He was wonderful. With him, I suppose we all felt a sense of... Where is he now? All I heard is that he took shelter in the Ark. A lot of time has passed since then and now. Do memories mean that much to you? Huh? You cut off so many of your own memories. Are they really that important to you? I see what you mean. If I were to delete my memories of the distant past, I would be able to remember up to 5 years of events. The reason I don't do that may be different from what you think. I don't want to forget them. Because they're the only proof of our existence. Our existence in that place. Our existence at that time. I want to remember Snow White, Scarlet, Dorothy, Red Hood, Lilith, the Commander, and myself. Remember the way we were back then. That's also the reason why my brain structure is different from others. To cherish the past. To prove that it really happened. It's getting late. Go to bed. I'll keep watch. Oh no, footsteps. But I decided against it when I hear quiet whimpering. No. Sad. Golden Nymph. Should we get going? We must make our way towards the hometown of my fallen sister, whose name I do not know. Let's go. Come look at this flower. This is a rare flower that only grows in the desert. Its petals very much resemble needles, don't you think? Why don't you touch it? Right, touch it. Does it hurt? Every rose has its thorns. Except for me, of course. Shh, look, there's an animal. Look at the size of that cat. Want to pet it? It's too dangerous. How about you pet me instead? Look at the clouds. Don't they look a little like... What's wrong with her? Here we are. This is her hometown, or was rather. No trace of any inhabitants, or anything living for that matter. It is beautiful nonetheless. I believe she would be very pleased to see this. Well then, the biggest question is, what to do with them? Small raptures wander in the flower field. The only strange thing is, they seem to be deliberately avoiding the flowers. Why are they moving so strangely? They're malfunctioning. It should be quite easy to take down. I dispose of them with my eyes closed, but I'll do no such thing. Why is that? I do not wish to sully what is soon to become my sister's final resting place. I hope to bury her somewhere that's beautiful. What are you going to do? Rapunzel doesn't answer my question. Instead, she murmurs while touching her rosary. Everyone, I need your help. The rosary starts to shine. The space nearby is filled with golden particles that pour out from the rosary. At the same time, the raptures stop moving. Hiss. A breeze begins to blow. The flower petals lift into the air as if performing a majestic ballet. Golden particles scatter to the winds. The image of a Nike, walking amongst frozen raptures, is so impressive. This is a sight to behold. Come along. Rapunzel reaches out her hand, almost subconsciously. Take it. She chuckles and takes me to the center of the flower field. Here, my sister, come here. The golden particles fall into Rapunzel's palm. She kneels and places her hands onto the ground. The golden particles slowly soak into the earth. May you rest in peace. Leave her. Why not give her your blessing? Pray. Rapunzel builds a burial mound. She also pulls several strands of her hair and pulls them to the mound. This will prevent the mound from being desecrated for many raptures in the future. It won't be long until my sister's nymph dissipates. My hair will no longer have any effect on me. I hope my sister's redemption is nigh. Do you think she'll have salvation? I have no doubt. I believe so. Thank you, believer. There they are! Raffi, Anise, and Neon can be seen off in the distance. It seems that they haven't noticed Rapunzel in me. Go ahead, your teammates are waiting for you. Are you going to build burial mounds for you and your other sisters? Of course, it's my duty. I hope to see you again. Certainly, we will meet again. I'm sure of it. Goodbye. I take a step. Believe her. I turn back and see her reaching out her hands. She holds my hand in both hands and puts her forehead against mine. You are a kind person. Never forget that. I will pray for you. Stay true to yourself no matter what. May happiness guide you in your life. You have my gratitude. Be on your way. I wish you a happy life ahead. I should go, but I can't move. She continues to cradle my head in her hands. We're so close now. Is there anything else you want to do to me? What's wrong with her? Hey, over there! Master, over here! The moment I look away, Rapunzel disappears. All that's left behind are a few strands of her hair, and the lingering traces of her warmth. Until next time, Rapunzel. Bruh. I do love her. Oh, I can give her stuff? What is this? Ooh, I got so much shit. What the?
For the goddesses.
Oh.
For the queen.
Amazing.
If I kill everyone, I'll be closer to the goddesses.
Oh, Lord.
To the queen. Slash, smash, sear, and shatter. Everyone will be happy.
Holy depression. Oh, God. What's gonna happen to Bread Shoes? Is this a story? Did I do this right?
Red Hood, engage.
Oh, but a little. Thank you for help. Will this make me less self-conscious?
Oh, I see. They're auto.
Glass Slippers is shattered. The party's over.
God. It's GG. The chiming of the clock rings out loudly. As if reacting to the sound, Cinderella opens her eyes.
What the? Run! Calm down. These restraints are made out of pure titanium. She's not going anywhere.
It hurts!
Why is she reacting so strongly now, when she didn't before?
Is it working? There wasn't any reaction until 5 minutes after the substance was injected.
This Vophouse truly could be a heretic killer.
It's remarkable that a bullet made from a substance extracted from the blood has such a pronounced effect. Unbelievable. What exactly is this Vophouse?
The important thing is that this is highly effective against heretics. Research it thoroughly and give me a report.
What do you mean by research?
We have a test subject right in front of us, and the means to manipulate it at will. Do you need me to explain further?
What? Where am I? What am I?
Help
She's
her!
talking.
Help her! Wake
Is she
up!
no longer a heretic?
No way. Look at those eyes. They're the same as a Nike who's been corrupted.
Yeah, that's true. Her eyes
Corruption
are so red.
is incurable. Don't believe anything this thing says. Got it?
That's like a
All
valid
right.
thing to assume, though.
We can win. If we weaponize
How'd they
this
get her?
Vophouse, we can win.
What do they
What?
capture her?
Happened to me.
Oh no!
Please, answer me.
Oh God!
That hurts.
No!
What happened to
Not
my
after
comrades?
mouthwashing. I can't hear that noise anymore.
What happened to the goddess squad? What happened to the world?
Bro, they're putting lava on her or something now? What's going on?
The pain!
Hi, Toma. Thank you so much for the raid.
How much time has passed?
Welcome back, Bister. I
Where
love you,
is this
Toma.
place?
We're playing Nikkei.
Say something!
We're playing a sad Cinderella event. I missed my Bister.
Please!
Shut up. Just shut up. Stop talking and stay quiet. You don't deserve to talk. Do you know how many people you've killed? How many Nikkeis you've destroyed? So many people. And it's all because of you.
No, it's not because of her.
Murderer. Butcher. Traitor. You're a disgrace to the Nikkei name. Humanity's greatest failure.
Oh.
You're a monster. You'll
It
never
wasn't
be able
her,
to wash
though.
yourself of these sins for as long as you live.
It wasn't her fault!
I see. My story has been tainted. My story is not beautiful anymore. I'm no longer beautiful.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For being weak. For killing. For being alive. I'm sorry.
Open this door immediately.
Now, I will remain still. I won't do anything. Now that my body has been changed, in order to contribute to humanity, even if in the smallest way, I will remain like this. I will close my ears, my eyes, my mouth, and remain still.
You bastards! I said open this door!
No!
What are you doing to her?
She's
Please.
baby!
I hope that this can atone for my sins, even if only partially.
I am so depressed. No, please don't take her apart.
This is an educational experience
She's
as well.
baby. I'm hiding. How much time has passed now? How did they even get her?
You got 1 minute. That's all I can give you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No speaking or physical contact. All you can do is look.
I got it.
If you break these rules, we'll have no choice but to intervene using force.
Okay. shut
How
up.
long are you going to keep babbling? How many times do I have to tell you that I got it? What's your name? Who do you report to?
Yeah, that's right.
I
the fuck
understand
up.
all the damn rules, and I have no intention of breaking them, so don't say another word to me.
That's
Or
right.
else I'll call your superior and make your life a living hell.
That's right.
Your authority has been revoked.
Would you like to put that to the test?
That's right. That's right.
Even if my authority has been revoked, I've got more pull than an entire
She got more
truckload of your
pull.
superiors.
She got-
You've
She
jerked
said-
me around and wasted enough of my time already with this red tape. Open the door now.
That's right. Open the door. Shut up.
Good night, Toasty. Mwah! Have fun eating.
Oh.
Cinderella,
Ave,
are you back?
yeah.
But why are you like this? You fool.
If you don't get away from her now, I'll shoot!
We don't have time for this. Let's go.
Wait!
No.
What are you doing?
Ave,
Dang it. How do you untie this?
I said stop!
She's not gonna go.
Ave, stop.
We're getting out of here.
I'll shoot! Level 1 combat alert!
Raptures are coming.
What?
This is a perfect time to escape.
A large-scale unit of Raptures are approaching, including 5 Tyrant class. Everyone evacuate. Anichiro is to be disposed of immediately.
No!
That's our cue to get out of here. Get up, Cinderella.
I'm staying.
You can feel guilty and be a guinea pig all you want, but I know you don't want to be captured by the Raptures and assimilated again.
That's true. I need to leave. Cinderella moves the cables wrapped around her crate.
Glass slippers. Connect. Let's go.
Can you stop those things from coming this way?
No, not right now. My link with glass slippers is too unstable.
Fine, then let's book it out of here.
Emergency!
Shut up!
The heretic Anichiro has escaped.
Keep your pants on. We haven't even taken a single step yet.
Requesting backup.
Oh, why
It's
is he just
okay.
yelling? I
Don't be
can't.
scared.
Ah.
I won't let you get hurt.
Uh-oh.
You crazy bastard! What are you shooting for?
Die, heretic! You traitor!
I can't. Bro, no one's moved. No one has moved. Not a single person has moved.
She doesn't have a scratch on her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cutting, burning, stabbing, freezing, and searing you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please spare me.
That doesn't
Please.
sound like something a researcher
Please.
should be doing. Bro listed it all out so she could remember. I don't know, girl.
I swear I have no intention of hurting you.
I do.
Gah. Don't come near me. Stay back, you hear? I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
Bruh.
I don't resent you. I understand how you feel. So? Oh.
Mommy?
Me too. Mommy?
He's dead.
But how? Why?
What just happened?
The Raptors have begun their attack. We've got to run.
He
Run
shot
to where?
himself?
Anywhere.
The way
Title: Heretic
the way
Lab Report.
literally nothing happened.
The lab in
And
which
he
the
was so
heretic was
scared,
being
he
stored
killed
was
himself.
destroyed by a large-scale rapture unit. 425 casualties. 124
incredible.
Nikkei units damaged beyond repair. All internal data for the lab was lost. Special notes. The
He
heretic
logged out.
Anichiro escaped. It regained consciousness 32
How are you gonna
days
beg
before
for
the
your
incident.
life and then kill yourself? That's
Conclusion.
what I'm saying!
It has been confirmed that the
My last
heretic
words are gonna be
Anichiro
mommy.
summoned the Raptures using a calling signal,
Mommy?
killed the workers inside the lab, and escaped.
Permanently offline.
I'm not beautiful anymore. I'm a monster.
Woman appears.
Get
Kills
lost.
self.
I'm busy.
Thoughts? Any thoughts on this?
I don't like
Listen, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am Val, and we're playing
right back
Nikkei right
into
now.
it.
Hope everyone had a great stream. Welcome.
Did you see that? I'm strong.
Bro,
But my
the
comrades
way
are
Cinderella
stronger.
didn't do anything.
You're the ace up our sleeve for this mission?
This is how it could have gone.
You look pretty weak to me. I wonder if you're up to the task.
This is our first meeting, and this is how you act? Your rudeness knows no bounds.
That's rich coming from someone parading themselves around in a dress, prattling on about how they're a goddess.
Who in the world are you talking about? I know it's not me. Please, forgive her for her impropriety. I apologize on behalf of my colleague.
Yeah, you go ahead and apologize, because I won't be.
I don't
Keep
really
on
like Red
waiting.
6BA.
I rescind my apology.
A
You
little
deserve one directly
black,
from them.
honestly.
You said you were Cinderella, right? I have a lot of questions about glass slippers. Can I take a look at it?
Confident.
If at
I
all
feel like
possible,
Red Hood
I'd
is a very
love to tinker with it
confident
and take it
character.
apart.
Oh my goodness! Talking about undressing on the first meeting.
Strike
That's
has
rather
really
bold
hit
of
the
you.
VA community hard.
It's important to keep
I
in mind
see.
where you're undressing as well.
Ugh. Anyway,
Oh, they all have like
I'd be quite
temporary
interested in
VAs?
having a
Oh,
look.
I'm sorry for all the chatter.
awkward.
You must be disappointed that we're not what you expected.
Not at all. I love how lively you all are.
Cinderella, was it? We have high expectations for you during this mission. From what I hear, you're the equivalent of a walking
that's Rin
tactical
Penrose.
weapon. Can you show me what you can do?
Of course, anytime.
They put her in Nikkei.
Very good.
That's crazy.
Let's proceed with the test right now. We've prepared 500 Nikkeis. Show us how quickly you can kill them.
Okay,
From what we hear, you're quite skilled at killing Nikkeis. Show us.
I hope you're ready for this.
I see you're quite confident.
Oh, before we start, just a small formality. We
Why
need
the
you to make a
commander look
record,
like that?
nothing too serious. Something where you talk about your aspirations and stuff like that.
My aspirations? That's easy to answer. I want to thrive and coexist with the
Pancho, thank you
ravishing
so much for
goddesses.
the gift to lift him. That's
In
so
the
sweet
end,
of you.
I would like to become even more beautiful than them.
Don't you think that might be a bit
Nardo, thank you so much
challenging?
for the gift of Tatoma.
What makes you think that?
So sweet.
Because you've got too much blood on your hands.
Ah, I see. It's all a dream.
Are you awake? Seems like you were having a good dream. You were shouting and tossing and turning like crazy.
Sad.
I dreamt about the goddesses.
Even now, you can't get them off your mind, can you?
Dude,
It
imagine
was a nightmare.
you know your
I hate it when
OC
that
fucking
happens.
hates you.
What is this
I
place?
understand her very, very much.
This
right
is my
now.
personal bunker where I'd
all
scurry off
5 of
to
her
if I didn't feel
OCs
like
hate
working.
her.
No one knows about it except me.
Ave.
Wait. First, eat this.
An MRE. We love MREs, chat.
Just because you're a heretic doesn't mean you can't eat, right?
I don't know.
Then try it.
I want some soup right now.
Well,
I can eat.
how's the
Good
taste?
for you, Pookie.
It's good.
Then eat up. You probably haven't had a proper meal in ages.
She's baby. It's been months. It has to have been months.
That's it. Eat it all.
Oh no! Oh baby!
You probably feel it's unfair, right? Go on. cry as much as you want until there are no more tears to shed. It's quite fortunate though, don't you think? Even after all these changes, you can still cry. Monsters don't shed tears.
No!
This is an educational experience as well.
Chat. How do we recover from this?
There's some dirt on my face.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
This was not very diverse.
Time for class. Pay attention in class.
Oh no! I was just getting into the groove!
When do we get to smile again?
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
No, I only have
You
two
fought with the
left.
goddesses and lost. You were torn to shreds. It was a decent idea, using the goddesses as a form of suicide. Anichiro had become a symbol, but one on which humans could pin all their hatred. If things had been left as they were, humanity would have crumbled from within. Therefore, the heretic Anichiro was transferred to a place called the Heretic Lab. But you didn't die. Every time you were injured, you regenerated. When they took you to that place, you were subjected to all sorts of inspections.
You don't need to sugarcoat it.
All right, you were experimented on. They wanted to find out what weapons worked against heretics and how to neutralize your ability to regenerate. To get a better idea of your interior composition. For a while, they couldn't find anything of much use. Then an unknown substance called Vophaus was introduced. Apparently, it's a substance that kills heretics.
Huh? It specifically targets heretics?
That's right. Hard to wrap your mind around, isn't it? A substance specifically designed to eliminate a heretic.
How can
That must mean there are more of them.
how
heretics.
can juice kill?
That's a reasonable deduction. Anyway, they injected you with Vophaus. There was a noticeable decline in your regenerative abilities, and then you began to regain consciousness. That's when you returned to your original self, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just like the
I knew it.
that's just like the
That
medicine.
tells me Vophaus
in
isn't a
Cyberpunk to
substance
keep
meant
you
to
from
kill
going
heretics,
psycho.
but the cure for corruption. I doubt I need to tell you what happened after that. You experienced it yourself.
What happened to everyone?
After getting a thrashing from you, we were just waiting to die when Oswald came and revived us.
Oh shoot. That
He
didn't-
repaired us, did all sorts of other things, and 2 months flew by.
Oh my god, it's been literally
We cleared
half
our
a
names
year.
and proved we weren't traitors.
Did you get a brain scan?
No. At this point, the only information they'd be able to get with that would be our favorite foods, so they didn't bother using it.
Oh thank god.
We worked hard to explain and presented evidence. So we're in the clear now. Well, we're still under strict surveillance.
I heard something about a central government.
The United Forces of Humanity and VTC merged to become the central government.
Damn.
All the other smaller corporations were also incorporated. It sounds like a corporate merger, doesn't it? Humanity acknowledged defeat and hid underground. They're moving to a giant subterranean city called the Ark.
Hey, that's us.
They-
That's us.
They admitted defeat? The straw that broke the camel's back must have been...
Yes, it was you. Your actions are what caused the lift mission to fail. The area near the lift saw a rapid increase in raptures and became impenetrable. We can no longer target the highest-ranking figure among the hellish horde, and they constantly keep pouring out more raptures.
Bruh, we lost the surface.
It's unfortunate, but what can we do?
Why did you come to free me?
Because you would have died if I left you. You might become corrupted again.
Wouldn't it be better if I died? I killed so many people.
Reasonably, yes.
I destroyed countless Nikes.
It's true.
I prevented humankind from succeeding. It's
No,
not
I don't
even
think
certain
humankind
if
would
I've
have
been
succeeded
cured.
anyway.
I might regress. I'm no longer beautiful.
No.
Wouldn't it be better if I just died?
No.
Or went back and spent the rest of my days as a test subject?
I don't want to hear
I don't
her
know what I
say
am
that.
anymore. I don't know what I should live for anymore. Who am I? Anichiro or Cinderella? Abe, in your eyes, what do I look like?
A pathetic fool. If you're looking for comfort, then you came to the wrong person. You know me. I'm not one for flattery. However, there are others who can do that in my stead.
Huh?
I called some of your old friends over.
Oh.
They'll be here soon.
Chat, why is Red Shoes' face broken in the chapter?
This is an educational experience as well.
I need to know! Is she the traitor? I want to know!
Oh no! We changed
Give me
it!
just a second.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right
Anyone
back
who
in
talks
here.
about unifying the world or making everything equal, bro. Check the hard drive. Check what kind of threads they be
One more
scrolling in.
victory for Bolt and me!
I'm a little worried.
Do you
It's
think
a
there's
little
anyone
suspicious.
tracking us?
I would assume so.
It's awfully quiet, though.
This is Oswald we're talking about, after all. It might be smart to sit back and observe it first.
Well, we haven't noticed anything that seems too concerning, so it should be okay.
We want to see Cinderella as soon as we can. Ah.
Cinderella, come out.
You still look like Anichiro to me. Your eyes are still red.
She wasn't into the innocent look anymore, so she went for a makeover. Cinderella, say something.
Everyone?
Abe.
Sorry, we're not scared. You just surprised us, that's all. Oh. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry for causing you so much suffering.
It wasn't her.
For messing everything up. I know this might be hard to believe, but I think I'm in my right mind now.
And quietly reaches out her hand.
Siren.
Oh. Cinderella extends her hand to reach Little Mermaid's hand. Startled, Little Mermaid takes a few steps back.
Gretel and I think Siren is still scared.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Abe.
I'm scared. But Gretel wants to kill Cinderella. We're still sore about getting our butts handed to us.
That's valid.
Watch your mouth.
You should consider our feelings.
That's
If
true.
Oswald hadn't saved Hansel and Gretel and the others, we would all have died. We also know the reason Cinderella acted the way she did was because she was corrupted. However, we're still
thought that was
scared
obvious.
and want to kill her. I'm I'm sorry.
No!
Give us some time. It won't be
just
easy
all
to go back to the way
traumatized.
things were. Once it's clear that you're back to your usual self, we'll apologize.
Why is Nike
And
traumatizing
we'll give
my
you
wives?
a big hug.
Sorry. Siren, stop talking.
I love you, a little scared too. Give me a little more
you're well.
time.
Be careful and don't phrase anything like a command, or it can activate your powers.
A little time will make things better.
She talked.
I told you not to speak. Why don't you listen to me?
Okay, I understand.
Oh.
You can't trust me yet. I'll wait.
Me too, Abe.
It's getting late, so let's get some rest.
Her
It'll
eyes
take at
are
least
crazy.
a day for everyone to lower their guard anyway.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Can I borrow Cinderella for a bit?
Her honkers are
Sure.
they're bigger than
You should
Abe's
try
entire
and
torso.
make her feel better.
Got it. Cinderella, this way.
That's an XL Nike.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Sorry. I can't help the way I feel. I'm scared. Gretel feels a little sorry for Cinderella.
Boxing. Thank you so much for half a year.
I know.
Thank you.
We can't go back to the way things were straight away.
Why can't everyone be happy though?
Come on, guys. Turn those frowns upside down. I'm hiding.
Chat. How do we fix the vibe?
Time for class to begin.
Let's keep the momentum going.
What is happening?
One more
damn.
victory for Bolt and me.
If long-term Nike fans are telling me that, it's over.
Drink this.
Cinderella cup.
This is...
Yes, it's the same tea we had before.
And then she
I
gets corrupted
figured
again.
it'd be perfect to ease us into talking more openly.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Do your
What?
eyes hurt?
No, they don't. They don't feel strange at all.
What's in that tea, Red
It
Shoes?
just feels like a simple color change, that's all.
What's in that?
Hmm,
what's in
it
that
looks like
tea?
a mark.
Tell us more about this.
You're right.
This relaxation tea
It's pretty.
that you've.
I'd
brewed.
rather you not say that.
Sorry. What about the rest of you? Any pain or discomfort?
Make contact.
This might sound strange, but I feel more energetic than ever. I almost feel omnipotent.
What does that
That's
mean?
understandable. You underwent a
I
major
can't understand
upgrade.
that.
How about your appetite or sleep habits?
The same. No change.
All powerful.
You
Very
really are
strong.
back. You haven't changed a bit. Your tone, your facial expressions, everything is the same.
Yeah,
It's such a relief.
thank you.
She's gonna
Do you
drink that
remember
tea and
everything
start
from when you were
twerking on the
corrupted?
ark, and then we're all gonna die.
Yes, I remember everything. I acted of my own free will. Killing those Nikes and those humans. I thought it was all for the Queen. I truly believed I was doing something beautiful. When I came to my senses, I wanted to die.
I
So
am so
it
depressed.
warps your consciousness entirely. Turns you into a rapture.
I believe so.
Was there anything else that was out of the norm?
There was this wall.
She remembers.
A wall?
I was present, but I saw another version of me on the other side of the wall, and I couldn't break it down. That me beyond the wall did terrible things. All I could do was watch helplessly.
Like a split personality. Huh, that's remarkable.
My mental faculties weren't enough to resist it. I was terrified.
Was there anything else? Like someone talking to you or something?
Why would
Yes.
you know that?
Someone spoke to me.
Why would you know that, Red Shoes?
It tried to tempt me into listening to it.
Or
It
how would
tried
she
to
know that?
persuade you into doing things?
I don't know if I could call it persuasion. There was a time when I came to my senses, and when I did, it threatened me. As if it had a personality all its own. It tried to bring me over to the dark side.
Is that what corruption is capable of? This is astounding.
Oh!
This all sounds like science fiction. The rate at which the raptures have evolved is astonishing.
Red Shoes? Why do you sound like that?
I knew it!
Huh?
I knew it! I knew it!
You seem happy about this.
Oh, well...
Don't drink that tea!
You could say that corruption is my own creation.
What? I knew it! 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 She's a freak! She's a freak! She literally... I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! We gotta kill her. We gotta kill her, chat. Chat, we gotta kill her. No! No! I hate it here. No! I just got it. God damn it. Are you for real? No, man. No! Damn. No more event tickets for you today, Bobber. Okay, you're done. No, I wait till tomorrow. I like that we have something to look forward to every day. If I finish the whole story all in one go, then we won't have anything to look forward to. This is like my little fix for the day, you know what I mean? Man! Oh, it's so good. I need to know why! Dude, and what made her so schizo? I need to know what was the event that made Red Shoes so schizo. Oh, what an interesting villain. God, it's so good. Okay, chat. Thank you everybody for coming to hang out with me today. I had tons and tons of fun. Sorry I'm finishing a little earlier. I usually try to hit 4 hours. I'm finishing a little early today because tomorrow is an early. Wait, what is tomorrow? Oh, I have an appointment really early in the morning, and I just want to be prepared for that. But yes, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be playing GTA 5 for the very first time. So yeah, don't miss it. It's gonna be super duper fun, and we're gonna see all the funny scenes. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and send everybody to raid Grimmy. She played the Death Note game collab with us yesterday. And I hope you guys give her lots of love, okay? Thank you guys, and tomorrow we'll see even more of the Nikkei story for sure. So just be looking forward to that, okay? Hope everyone has a lovely rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah! Naruto, thank you so much. Tomo, thank you so much. Shadow, thank you so much. Iron Fist, thank you so much. The Trash Panda, thank you so much for 11 months. Thank you. Solbrak, thank you for 14 months. Thank you. Haster, thank you so much for 5 months. Thank you. Phantom Master's Roll, thank you for 2 months. Thank you so very much. White Wolfie, thank you so much for all the bits. You know that one guy, thank you for 21 months. Thank you. Shadow, thank you so much for the bits. Evil Crash, thank you for 34 months. Thank you so much for almost 3 years. Helios, thank you so much for 2 months. Mayhem, thank you so much for the bits. Dark Nero Infinity, thank you so much for the 8 months. Happy 8 months. And now I'll see y'all later, okay? Mwah! Bye-bye, love you. Oh, you're going to play Nikkei? Have fun. Don't hurt yourself. Take breaks. love you, boober buddies. I see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye!